Mason.
Oh, my bad. Hello, one and all. I'm your humble dungeon master, Mason Paul Schummel. Oh wait, that's not my opening. Hello, everybody, and welcome to session 19 of Tooth and Claw. Last session, you guys successfully battled a little onion man. You pushed deeper into the great dungeon, finding a puzzle. High load, low road, and middle road, which led you to the Feywild and not Loch Lomond. By solving the puzzle, you guys entered the Feywild and began navigating it with the intention of going to the Summer Court. Some internal things happened within the party. Calgus prepped to potentially see Lianos Patenta again, and the party in general just kind of braced and debated the pros and cons of giving a very powerful artifact to Artie. Ultimately, however, it was decided that that was not the best course of action. Um, you guys, messenger from the Knights of the Round came to you guys. D'Artagnan, the Knight of Dueling. Curran, you and him cut a deal for the Vestige of Gluttony in exchange for one scroll of True Resurrection.
Oh yeah.
And
I have
as
that
a
now.
show of goodwill, the severed head of the Displacer Hydra.
That's
Which,
right.
because of some smart words by
Yeah.
Iris, he tried to take back, but Calgus was a little too fast with his grubby little kobold hands and extracted the venom necessary to make the pocket dimension. Um, you guys crafted the pocket dimension, a large space, probably about 200, 300 square feet,
That's
going
so
pretty
cool.
going pretty far up, with artificial light, artificial air. Unlike a bag of holding, it's not going to suffocate you. It truly is a tiny little dimension that you can stick whatever or whomever inside of. We are going to pick up where we left off, which is right after that trade's concluded. D'Artagnan has exited the scene, and you guys are left in the Feywild.
Weren't we about to set up camp?
Yeah,
in
we
the-
were setting up camp. But
in the
Correct.
circle thingy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think didn't we
Are
establish
you
that
just
like
saying
we
that,
did
like,
we
long rest
rested,
happened?
right?
Yeah, we hit
Yes.
the long rest. Yeah,
You hit the long rest button.
and
Okay,
we were
cool.
good. And we were good.
Nothing happened.
Well, we're in the Feywild now, so good is a relative term.
Yes.
True.
Party size, 40 of your supplies have been used up, and no Baldur's Gate cutscenes have triggered. But
You sure?
Okay.
Can I flirt with Nathan
Shut the.
IRL.
right now?
absolutely no roll. Flirt with Nathan.
Perfect. Nathan, come here. That's my flirting. Come here.
That's not flirting. That's just
Oh.
deeply aggressive.
A
Correct.
little bit.
I have to be deeply aggressive with Nathan. That's what he likes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Natural.
So, I'm going to say you guys rest. Night in the Feywild is alien to say the least. Where Iris is used to some of the things, unlike the jungles of Kenor, the Feywild is much quieter. There's not a cacophony of insects. There's still animals and things moving in the darkness. But by and large, it's a very peaceful and a tranquil night, as though most creatures have signed an armistice to go to sleep and rest, at least in this part of the forest, the Emerald Forest.
I feel like though quiet doesn't equate to peaceful in the Feywild. You know, it's more like
Correct.
suspicion.
Like, you know, when it's too quiet in the forest, meaning like the animals aren't like around to scurry because people are watching you, like that level of quiet.
Or
you know?
like my classroom, you know, when it's too
Yeah.
quiet, like I know something's going on.
There's no ambience.
Yeah.
Additionally, different from the jungles of Kenor, the Feywild's tree canopy is pretty open. So you guys are able to look up into the night sky where a series of multicolored stars dip and dance and quite literally reform into multiple different constellations, constantly changing colors, and just kind of the alienness of this place hits you guys. You wake up in the morning, well rested. Yes, Brandon.
How does my big powerful friend feel about me being here? Do I get any?
You're not getting any sense, nothing like no like driving force, no necessarily like your gun's not getting any hotter. There's nothing pushing you right now.
Cool. Also, I forgot my dice on my table. I'll be right back.
That's okay. It's very relatable. Anyway, you guys wake up in the morning. Mika, you have your dowsing rods, which are the maybe not the premier way to navigate the Feywild, but the party doesn't know that. So
Not a nat 20.
Huh?
It's
Like-
fine.
right now for what?
No, last session I got a nat
Oh,
20 on my
last-
navigation.
For the
They work.
dowsing rods, yes.
Yeah,
they do
it
work.
worked.
I was a little confused. I'm like, I didn't ask for
Yeah,
a
right
roll.
off the bat, yes. Before a
Alright.
roll, yes.
But yeah, you feel pretty confident you can navigate to the Summer's Court with a little rest, and judging by the placement of currently, it's probably Monday because there's 2 suns in the sky. So
Yeah.
unless
Obviously.
unless it's a leap fall,
Bear
in
me, baby.
which case one of those suns will turn blue at midday, so you'll be able to figure that out pretty fast.
Yeah.
Um,
Totally.
Great.
Normal stuff. Ha 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 ha.
Leave my home alone.
No.
Damn.
When
Bitch.
is Show Me What You Got gonna appear in the sky?
Hmm?
When is Show Me What You Got gonna appear in the sky?
No.
well,
so
beloved
it's
Dub
also
Dub
just
does
implied
not
that this is
feature
a-
in this campaign.
Oh,
Jeremy Bear me situation, Mason.
A Jeremy Bearimy situation. I think you mean Lord Barrington.
Mm.
Oh, you haven't seen The Good Place, have you?
Oh, not too much of it, like a couple of
Okay.
seasons. But yeah, Mika, you figure you're about 3 or 4 days out from the Summer Court if everything goes correctly.
oof.
Swell.
All right. So who wants to give me the high, low, good, bad, me, you?
Me. Actually, it should be Iris. We're in the Feywild.
Okay. High is good for me.
Okay.
3.
16.
Okay. 16's pretty good. Brandon, give me the second one.
Oh.
Spicy. Let's keep it with high is good for us, you know? Okay, 13.
13. Chelsea, give me the third one.
High is good for us.
Keep
Alright.
it rolling. Keep it rolling. Except for statistically, it's, it's going to swing back.
16.
Double 16s and a 13.
16. So here's the thing. Nathan and Kyle.
Mm.
Currently you guys have 3 successes. I'm going to be very very clear on that. So that is the best possible scenario of things happening right now. Between the 2 of you, I need you to decide double or nothing.
Oh, God. We
So
have no
can't talk.
input?
Us three, we don't talk. We say nothing. Mute ourselves.
So Kyle and Nathan? Yeah,
Um,
that's the situation. So, quite literally, we could have the best of everything I have planned for you guys happen, or bottom of the barrel. Your choice.
Nathan, you know those videos where they ask people if they want to double it? Or take
Double it
it?
past the next one.
Yeah, so I think we double it and we give it to the next person.
I agree.
So
We're doubling.
we're going double or nothing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Risk it
Okay.
for the biscuit.
I hate you all.
I agree with
Brandon
this
was gonna be
choice.
on board. I knew Chelsea's
This is
gonna
a
fucking
bad
yell at us
decision.
immediately.
This is a bad
Alright.
decision. Oh, we're both gonna yell.
Nathan,
Mhm.
what die am I rolling it on? D4 to D100.
D4 or D100?
D4 to D100.
Oh, gotcha. Let's say a D12.
I was about to say do a D12
Ooh.
because it's
Because
spicy.
when do we use that?
Exactly.
True, that's true.
Except
I
for
do.
Kyle with his hit
Fuck
points.
you.
Very-
I was gonna
Kyle.
say.
Kyle, high, low, good, bad, me, you.
We've got to do high is
Well-
good for him.
Well, if it's him rolling, I feel like it should be the opposite.
Oh,
Well, no, but Mason rolls heavily on. He hits hard with damage dice though usually.
That's true.
statistically.
Should we just keep going with the?
I think
the
we keep it
highest
going.
Good for us.
Yeah, I think we keep it going.
Yeah.
I think we keep it going.
Go for it.
That
We're gonna
face
get
scares
fucked
me.
in
So
the
everyone,
ass.
we need to remember, no matter what happens, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
So I
It's
already
all
have
about
my
the
bets out.
content, right?
The
Content.
smile on his
Absolutely.
face, man. The smile on his face.
Content.
We're just trying to get Chelsea $13 more.
Content.
I'm trying to.
Because then I get payout from Twitch.
I am prepping to roll initiative. I am ready.
Also, I need you to look. Look in the background.
If your camera was like amazing,
Oh,
as
it's
well,
switched.
Oh, that
could
was
have
me. That was
gotten.
me. That was me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Inception.
Alrighty,
Am I dreaming?
you guys start traveling. With Iris in the lead, dowsing rods in hand. There are multiple times in the first day that you see, like, in our world, a moose is megafauna, right? Yes, Brandon.
I just like to say that if we get to the point where we long rest in the dimension. That is all.
Okay.
Just always,
Um,
we always do that. I'm just putting this as
Yeah.
a precedent.
Mhm.
That's always.
Not if we forget to
fair.
say it.
It's baseline.
It is the default unless
Yes.
stated otherwise.
Correct.
Okay.
He has selective memory.
Just like all the physics problems I throw at my students, we're in a
Sure.
vacuum.
So
But not, anyway.
the bag is the portal to your other dimension.
Correct.
Someone
Alright.
needs to.
Well, my
Or no.
sticks.
Yeah, because it makes like a
Yes.
door.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. It's kind of a bag of holding. So it's a door. So there's still a door.
Well, yes.
Potentially. Okay. Just so we're clear on
Can we not close the door from inside and then open it?
Can people still like open
Do
the
you
door?
want to roll me an intelligence check?
I would love to. I created
I
it.
want to.
Yeah, for sure. Calgus, roll with advantage on that.
Nat 20.
Oh well, screw my roll.
Pretty much. Yeah, Calgus, you can close it. And you can close it to a point where it's very small, but it still looks like a picture frame.
Okay.
But that being said, most people probably wouldn't assume, oh, this is clearly a dimensional gate.
Mhm.
But there are, with the Nat 20, there are implications on what happens if somebody destroys it,
Mhm.
whether on purpose or by accident.
I would
What's
like
wrong with-
to also, like,
Sorry.
in my downtime, research how I can trap it.
Mm.
Like, edge runes onto it, so, like, when people who aren't supposed to grab it, grab it.
Fucking
Okay.
Brandon, in response to my message that I sent him, because I said, imagine someone literally picking up the dimension to fucking kidnap us. Because that's the immediate thing that went through my head, because I thought it was the immediate thing that went through Mason's head.
Anywho. But yeah, no. Glyph of warding and spells like that, you'll be able to trap it, or alarm.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of things you can do. But it still is a weak point. That's not saying it can't be fortified, but right now it is,
Correct.
maybe not the greatest. So once again, like I mentioned last session, you see massive animals that are almost like overgrown with like moss and like tree roots and vines moving through. There's the elk that's the size of a mammoth. And you see other truly gigantic animals, moths that eclipse the sun for moments. You see burbling brooks and will-o'-the-wisps, not necessarily trying to lead you anywhere, but just kind of frolicking and playing in the daylight.
What if you could change your fate?
Thank you, Chelsea. But yeah, by and large, in the Emerald Forest, it seems most things are peaceful, and the biggest danger is when, like, these giant elk or these giant deer are maybe not being too careful, and they come a little close to stepping on you. But Iris is able to navigate, and you guys, by and large, navigate without any problems and take a very easy path your first day. As you're going, you come to a burbling river. You find yourself on the bank of it. It's not a particularly deep river. You can see it goes probably like 10 to 20 feet deep, and it's pure turquoise water, the kind you see in the Caribbean, where you can see trout and all sorts of fish and you see tiny little fairies. Iris, that you would know some fairies aren't necessarily like sentient, just kind of like they're just animals, like, you know, kind of moving and swimming in the water and frolicking. Everybody give me perception checks.
Just gonna say, I'm waiting for shit to hit the fan.
Mhm.
You know?
Oh,
I'm
big
scared.
money, big money.
Mm,
Oh, it's a nat 20!
mm.
Okay, Mika, I know this.
Shit!
Mika,
No way.
didn't this happen last session too, where we both rolled a nat 20 on the same roll?
I don't think it was. I think it was like back-to-back rolls. I don't think it was.
Was
the
it back to
same.
back?
I think it was back-to-back. I don't think it was the same roll.
Well, anyway, I rolled a nat 20 as
anyways,
well.
extra
So,
nat 20s in chat.
so
Alrighty.
that is, if it matters, a 22.
Oh, for
Okay.
me that would be a 28. If that makes a difference.
Curran and Calgus, the ethereal beauty of this place is kind of drawing you in and drawing your focus to other things. Calgus, you're looking at wood you've never seen before in your life and can barely consider what it is.
Nice.
Curran, your
I do
thought
like
goes
looking at
to
some wood. Yeah.
anything
Stop
that
talking about
eats that deer that is 50 feet tall, anywhere like that, even if it's prissy like this, probably produces good warriors. Iris, Vina, and Bud. At about 20, 30 feet down from where you're standing, you guys see the river sharply declines to about 40 feet deep, very briefly, and then kind of, the bank kind of goes back up. If any of you want to give me a survival check, you may.
Yep. That's a nat 1.
It's a 17 from me.
The duality
17?
of man.
To be clear, the people who don't live in the Feywild, this check is harder. Okay.
Oh great,
Wait.
the
Oh.
Feywild one fucking
Do I get
failed.
advantage then?
You do not. It's
The
just
lower DC.
the DC was easier. Iris,
It was a low bar and you missed
whatever.
it.
It's a river. You don't overthink it too much. Vina, once again, just you don't think anything strange of it, but the Feywild, even though it's ethereal and alien, it plays by a lot of the same rules as the material plane. What comes up must come down. And just kind of from your time mixing potions and elixirs, typically, at least in your experience, when mixtures aren't homogeneous, they try to like move and change and make themselves one. Riverbanks are a little simpler. Thank you. To anybody who's wondering, I knew Chelsea would provide me with the correct term. But rivers are even simpler. They fill in shit with sediment as they go. So it's weird that there's just, a spot that it's lower. Like, that's not natural.
Mm-hmm.
What all of you see with your high perception checks is a gold glint at the bottom of that 40-foot pool of water. And ladies who rolled my nat 20s, my nat 20 gals, you can see it is a gold ring with what looks to be silver-laid inscriptions.
What's the link?
Everyone,
Yo.
give me
Y'all
one
are
second.
70 feet away from a ring with inscriptions. There is no fucking way.
Hold on,
wait,
here,
is it-
Mason. Don't get too fucking cocky just yet. You still have a druid in your party, buddy.
You can't see it.
Are you gonna turn into a fish?
You can't see it right now.
Turn into a fish.
Are you going to turn into a
No,
fish?
you can't see it.
That's true. He can't.
Only we can, Chelsea.
Turn into a gold. We'll
It
tell him
can't.
about it.
But Bud
Ye-
sees the gold glint too, but currently you three are the only ones who see anything.
So it's in the water.
Correct.
Mm.
I'm just imagining Bud as a trout.
Can my
I can't turn
hovering
into a trout.
can my hovering boots turn into little propellers for me to swim down?
Oh.
No.
Do you know
They're-
how much?
they're- you want to see how fast these boots of flying turn into boots of sinking? Try me.
You know how much I want to just
Win.
like Misty step over the top and drop myself like an anchor and sink down there, and then Misty step out.
I have dimension door.
That's
Like-
right. I can't.
But
I
we
can't
don't
do
know.
flying or swimming speed.
Like
Cool.
Link with the iron boots, just.
Yes.
Additionally, on this river bottom, there is a bunch of like teal, like seaweed looking stuff.
Let me just fill my
that the
pockets with
fishing fairies
rocks.
are moving in and out of.
Hey, Chels,
Yeah.
do you have mage hand?
That's a good question.
Like 50
can't
feet
go
of
far.
gold.
Yes, I
It can't
do.
go 70 It can't go 70 feet though. I don't
Yeah,
But-
but I can go down.
think- We don't know what happens if you go in there. Do you
Or-
want to potentially die?
Well, just
So this
do
has
a
been pointed out
little
to me, right?
check.
It's higher to a rope.
Hang on. Wait. Wait. I am immediately thinking of fey traps that are similar to like anglerfish,
Like
right?
the anglerfish. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I
That's
have a
why-
feeling that if I go down and pick up that ring, because it's deep, it's a mouth, and it's just gonna go. And
That's
eat
well. The thing
me.
is, I was gonna ask Mason if I can, since I
Invisibility.
see
Watch
this
Mason's
now,
face. Watch Mason's face. What was his
if I can
reaction?
just do an
Chelsea.
Arcana check on this.
I also have dimension door though. So like
I
if I
do
go
too.
down there and he goes I can just dimension door out.
Can I investigate
Easy
the seaweed?
peasy.
You want to investigate the seaweed?
Or can I do it from afar?
Roll me a history
Little
check.
nature?
Roll me a history check. How much time did Iris spend by the river?
Like before the party?
Just
A fair
enough.
bit.
Okay, you can roll normally then. History check.
Was it gonna be with a disadvantage?
No, just a higher DC.
Oh, so you said history?
Mhm.
16, another 16. So that's gonna be an unnat 20.
Dirty 20, very nice. No, we're just fleshing out Iris's backstory. Currently, she was a river kid. Good to know.
I also would spend a fair bit while trying to look for mushrooms.
Mm.
I spend
'Cause you're
time in
an
nature.
addict.
When I hear river, I just
Only
think
a
of where the
little
red
bit.
fern grows. No,
Stop.
Bridge of Terabithia. Bridge
Oh,
of
Bridge of
Terabithia.
Terabithia.
That's the one.
Oh.
Another sad. You
Ooh.
know.
Another, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a feels bad.
Anyway, sorry. That's just what I envisioned
is
when you
not
said river
impressed.
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
thanks.
welcome. Just setting the tone. Just preparing us. you
So
know?
how about we tie a rope and I swing across, but it breaks halfway through and I sink to the bottom of the river and I
Chelsea.
die. Thoughts?
Chelsea, what is that other emo with the nat 1? What is it called?
I
Hey,
just-
guys?
I don't know. I just accidentally hit it. It's one of the base ones, and I just left it because it fit.
Can I not just become a little fucking fish?
No, not yet. Not until we investigate this bullshit.
You can't because it's a swim speed.
Okay, but
Even
hear
if
me
it's
out.
Just a swim speed. It still
Hear me
counts,
out.
No matter CR.
What if I go down there? When I get 30 feet away, I mage hand the ring up, and then if anything tries to eat me, I just dimension door out.
Not until we figure out what this seaweed is.
Okay.
Wait.
We send
I
in Steel Defender.
I can. However, turn into a scorpion. Scorpions.
Please just wait. I want to know what this seaweed is.
I think it's seaweed.
Please wait.
For the love of God, please turn into a scorpion. Be like, who's taking Kyle?
Do I have any information?
Yeah, so that is there is a scientific name for it. But fairies, like, science in the Feywild's kind of like, eh. But Telos Turapoppius, excuse me, more commonly known by the folks by the river as Wrangling Root. If you're not careful and you go right up to it, it has like little suckers like octopus, and it can stick to you and like hang on to you.
Oh, so when you say suck, you mean more like just stick.
More like stick, like
Okay.
yeah,
Suction.
suction. It's one of those things you just need to be careful with it. You know, and just not get too close to it. But it is all along the riverbed.
So technically, a scorpion could like maneuver through it.
Just around the riverbed?
Oh,
Just around the
come on.
riverbed.
Nice.
All these references.
And if y'all aren't careful, I'm gonna paint with all the colors of the wind.
Is the color of the wind our intestines?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
dang
So I can't wild shape into stuff that has swim speed.
okay.
But
Mm.
the swimming rules are it just costs 1 extra of your movement. Right?
Okay.
I have 50 feet of movement.
I have a very important question.
Mhm.
If Kyle turns into a scorpion, can I just throw him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, but hang on. Kyle, I'm scared you don't have,
3 rounds to get down.
but I'm just scared that you don't have a great way out in case this is a giant fey
I
creature.
have a rope.
The rope could
I can
snap.
tie him to a rope.
No, that's not, if it's a giant creature that's gonna go out, that rope isn't gonna do anything.
I'll do it. I'll go
Here's,
down
I don't have a great way to get out of there, but I have a great way to not die.
here's an idea. Okay, because how far down is it?
70 feet.
If I'm dashing.
So, but
like-
I only need to get down 40 feet because I have mage hand.
You can go invisible too.
So, Mika, could I borrow your boots?
Get to attune to him, so it'd be
To
here for 30
hover.
minutes.
Oh.
I can tie you to my rope.
But I was thinking just to get over.
Mason's done with our shit already.
Oh, 100
Here.
we are
There's,
so,
like, 30
we are
minutes on this.
He's
so
like, he's probably
unhinged.
sitting here, he's like, guys, it's a really good ring. Calm the fuck, just go get it. Jesus fucking
You want us
Christ.
to
What
die.
he wants.
No, I'm reloading.
Oh, he's reloading. Yeah, there it is. But for the hovering, you would still have to go into the water.
Yeah, but I'm saying to get over the seaweed.
Because all she has to do is get 40 feet to mage hand.
Yeah.
The seaweed grows about 6 to 7 feet off the bottom. So
Oh. Okay.
Chelsea,
If
does
she-
your enhanced spell, does it increase your range on mage hand? Or does it just increase the weight that you can carry?
If that doesn't work, I have an idea.
Because it only costs you 1 sorcery point to
Hmm.
cast that, correct?
Do I have enhanced spell though? I only have
Or,
twin.
like-
I only have twin spell and quicken spell.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so here's a thought. Mason,
Mhm.
if she turned into a person that is quite small,
okay.
would I be able to hold her and go down and hover for her to use the maid? Because I don't want to like not attune to my boots.
Well, no. We don't need to hover. It's fine. I was thinking the stuff on the bank.
because it weighs 6, 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just being. Yeah, no.
You can swim.
I can't swim.
Can I attach you to the rope just in case? Because I'm worried.
I have a question.
Sure.
Would Vina have come into contact with someone like a fish person. Yeah, I can't remember.
Triton.
Yeah. That I would be able to change my shape into
You're
a
wondering
fish
if
person.
Vina has came into contact with a Triton in a largely landlocked country.
And she hasn't always been there. She
I'll
is
roll for it.
well traveled. Maybe it's a well traveled fish person.
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no.
That's not how that one works. I don't
That
think
I'm
so.
gonna go with you've never heard of them actually.
I'm gonna go with Vina understands like what Tritons are from books, but has never met one.
Damn it. I have to have
Okay.
met someone, right? Like,
So-
I have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like Nathan
Fuck.
agrees with me on this one. I have Long Strider and Dash. It's 200 fucking feet of movement right there.
Okay. Yeah.
Not
I think
bad.
we'll go with the current plan. Tie a rope
And-
to him just in case.
Yeah. And yeah, it doesn't get me down and
Hang
back
on.
in one round.
1 second. How much would you be impeded if you like pull me along with you? Because then I
think
can
you can make it.
dimension door
That's up
us
to Mason.
out.
It's up to Mason.
Because I can mage hand it up and dimension door us out. So you would have a way out too. Because I can bring one
Jordan's,
person with me.
That's up to
pretty
Mason. I have.
beefy boy.
And
have
I can. I know I've
1,200
seen a
pounds of
halfling before.
Fucking push positive.
It's true, you have seen a halfling.
So
Sorry.
couple. No, it's a really good plan. I would allow it. I will say it will impede you, Curran. You're not sure how much.
Okay.
Additionally, this world, by and large, acts like the material plane,
Yeah.
but you haven't gone swimming yet.
Eh.
So there might
Yeah.
be some factors to consider.
Okay.
But
How
maybe
long
not.
can I hold my breath with 20 Constitution?
I'd honestly say with 20 Constitution, you're really not too worried about it.
But what
Okay.
about Vina? Is Vina coming with you or no?
I
she's on the
have a good
back.
old. I
Well, but,
have
like,
it. I have an 18 constitution, so like.
If he's swimming
not bad.
across, she'll be fine until they dive down, which that won't take that long.
No, and you gotta keep in mind, like freedivers in our world can go like 100, 120 feet. So,
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Alright.
Okay, we got a plan. Let's go.
alright.
Is there
So
any
my,
way?
my understanding is Kieran is going to be swimming down.
I'm casting Long
No, with
Strider on
me.
myself.
Like I'm
Okay,
holding on, or like let's tie us a rope together between
Okay.
us.
you are tying each
Yes.
other.
Yes.
So
I'm-
Kieran is hopping in the water in full plate armor.
Oh, I was
No.
gonna say he's
No.
heavy.
No.
No.
But
No.
you're still
No.
heavy, you're
No.
still-
I'm
Hold up,
smarter than that, Mason.
All right.
Just because someone's heavy doesn't mean they can't swim.
No,
Oh,
but
I,
I'm saying
oh, I
like,
know.
Well,
but
plate
the,
is.
but the
very
pulling
heavy.
though, like if we have to pull you up,
No, I have dimension door. That's why you don't have to pull us up.
Yeah, the,
Yeah,
the whole
that's
the
fine.
whole plan is to
okay.
sink it down, dimension door.
Mage hand, dimension door.
Sink it down, mage hand
Sink
it.
the door. Mage the hand.
Alright.
And
Does
then
anybody,
it's only going
does
down
anybody else
dimension
smell
out.
toast right now?
Okay, we're not going all the way to the bottom, Chelsea.
No. Because
Okay.
mage hand, yeah,
I do
30
not,
feet.
I do not need Long Strider then.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm still gonna use it just in case shit is fucky with swimming.
Mm-hmm.
So you're jumping down at approximately 40 feet-ish. Mage
We
hand
are
range.
tied together just in case. Like
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
holding on, but
Mage
like
hand.
just in case you don't. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, and Curran, you are keeping yourself in the plate, or
No. Oh, no.
okay, well, that was gonna be fun as I narrate you trying to take it off, but I suppose. All right.
I don't think it happens, Curran.
What?
Taking off the plate.
Oh, does the plate not come off?
The plate 100% does not come off.
Your
Oh.
axe doesn't leave you. Your axe does not leave you, let alone your plate armor.
Yeah, like
No, the axe doesn't leave me because I like beating the shit out of people with it.
Nah, they
No.
didn't take it from you. You grew vines.
You weren't here. We tried to grab it, or someone
Oh.
tried to take it off of you, and it just said no.
yeah, they tried to disarm
Oh.
you at the Capitol. Yeah, the axe is not able to leave your person.
Hey
Okay,
guys.
so I'm going with the plate. All right.
Hey guys.
It just will make you sink, and then we'll mage hand, and then I'll just dimension door you out. It's fine.
Can I just put one more thing out there
Yeah,
Sure.
quickly? Steel Defender doesn't have to breathe.
We're already going. We're already
Oh
going.
my We took that fucking
God
away,
damn it,
Brandon.
Nathan. That's fucking hilarious.
Brandon, we've been talking about this for like 20 fucking minutes, and you just now mentioned that?
Too
No,
late.
I mentioned at the beginning Steel Defender.
Too late. Longstrider has been
Didn't
tasked.
mention it doesn't
We are
breathe.
swimming.
To be very clear, I'd let
Just
you take
keep
that back,
swimming.
Corinne, but
Just
you're
keep
just going.
swimming.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming, swim, swim.
Swimming.
What do we
So-
do?
We
We swim.
So-
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. To be very clear, it's a pretty narrow river.
Okay.
Corinne, just by taking a running jump, you are a fucking beefy boy, even with Vina. It's not a problem to long jump. Yes.
I've changed shape into someone very small.
All right, halfling or smaller.
Like-
you could be
yeah.
Calgus for all I care.
Just be Calgus.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Calgus.
Alright, So Corinne and not Calgus are gonna jump. Long jump. Because Corinne, you're a strong boy, it's not even a problem. And you hit the water and you start sinking. Admittedly, you sink a little slower than you thought you were gonna sink.
Okay.
But 10 feet goes by, 20 feet goes by. At 20 feet, both of you give me wisdom saving throws.
Cool. We love that.
I'm okay at those.
It's fine. It's
As the rest of the
fine.
party just kind of watches through this turquoise water as Corinne and not Calgus.
That's a 16 wisdom saving throw.
Corinne?
It's a 13.
A 13.
Roll like shit.
Corinne, you hear it. Vina, the water kind of is rushing in your ears, and there's a moment. But Corinne, you hear as you hit 20 feet, you hear kind of gurgly and bubbly, but you hear new friends.
Ah, fuck. Brandon, the fish people.
Not the fish people.
Whoa,
Again.
As swirling in front of you, Corinne, you see the face of a beautiful woman coalesce in water and foam and kind of with wispy green hair, but she's still very translucent because she's water, as a nymph appears in front of you. And she kind of holds out her hand to you, and she's like, "Will you be my new friend?"
Man, why couldn't I have failed this
Ah,
Remember
business?
the rules. Remember the
No,
rules.
I-
Remember the
Current-
rules.
Current's thinking. He's doing the math. He remembers the rules.
Roll for
No.
horniness.
Oh,
What?
Horniness.
No.
Well, give me another wisdom saving throw, Corinne.
Okay. Oh,
That's
mod 20.
Nice.
Mod 20. Okay. So you are not compelled, but you kind of feel a tugging at the back of your head, and she's like, "Oh, well, if you're my friend, I'll give you the ring. Would the pretty lady be my friend?"
Can I make an
Probably.
insight check on that, Mason?
Yeah, absolutely. And then
Wait, why did they say pretty lady
the
It's
pretty
Calgus.
lady on your back.
when I'm
She's
Calgus?
trying to look like a salamander, but yeah, no, she's a
True
pretty lady.
No.
sight.
So,
I don't
Mason,
like
I
that.
straight fail on that insight check.
Oh, yeah, no, like for sure. If you're just her friend, like you can have the ring, and it's a win-win.
Wait, did you say you crit failed?
I did crit fail on it.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, win-win, ally and a ring.
So am I hearing this or no? No.
No.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. See if you
Awesome.
can see
I
this name.
rolled an intelligence check for myself, and I rolled a 16. Current's smart enough to not trust.
That's a 15 perception.
15.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see swirling in front of Curran is the visage of a beautiful young woman, made of water and river foam. Her hair is kind of like different strands of emerald green. You can't quite hear what she said to Curran,
Mhm.
but yeah, Curran, yeah, you go down yourself, you grab that ring and your friends, and yeah, it works out a-okay.
Current's going to.
I'm
continue
gonna
to be
message-
this person's friend.
I'm going to message Kurin and say we ignore her.
I rolled a 16 on my intelligence check.
But, I
we
mean,
got it.
Okay,
got
but
it.
Vina just
Wow.
doesn't know. Vina doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Just
Absolutely,
reinforcing.
absolutely. Vina, I'm gonna need a charisma saving throw.
Sick. Love that. Good thing I got a +8, so that's a
Doesn't he want me?
22 charisma
22.
saving throw.
Okay.
Big pugs.
You message Curran, and as you do, she looks up at you,
Oh fuck.
and you see
Oh, I hate this.
just her face get really sad, and her face kind of like starts taking on like the cheekbones of Valencia, but then the green eyes of that young tavern girl you used to have a crush on, and the auburn hair of another long lost lover, and as she just turns into the perfect woman for you, with all the features of all your lovers and all your crushes mixed together, and she just looks so sad that you would message Curran something like that.
Okay.
Oh, so she heard the message.
Mhm.
By the way, yeah, that's
Mhm.
30
Oh,
feet.
yeah, that
30 feet. And Vina and Curran, you both hear, so neither one of you are going to be my friend?
Fuck. Are we, how far away are we from the ring?
So
40
you're
feet.
you're 30 feet, 10 feet from where you can mage hand and yoink and
that's
dimension
right.
door.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Mhm.
Since I'm actively watching, can I see the spirit?
Roll me a perception check. It is higher, DC 21.
I know. 10.
10. Something's I'm gonna say with a 10, something is clearly going on, because like Vina and Curran, like it should have just been a poop poop poop. There's no need to look at each other. There's no need to converse. There's no need to look at something. Like something's happening. You're just not
Mhm.
sure what it is.
Okay.
So Curran and Vina,
Mhm.
give me insight check DC 10.
Oh.
I rolled a 16 and that's plus a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a natural
Oh,
15.
Sorry, I
Was
couldn't find it on my
not- was-
list.
Was not meant to be a hard check.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this nymph is clearly very powerful,
Mhm.
very magically gifted.
Mhm.
At 30 feet down, you have 10 feet more to go before you're in a range to mage hand, which will take a round as well.
Mhm. And then I'll have to, yeah, that's
To yoink and dimension door. Yep.
Ooh, I can
So-
quicken spell Dimension Door because Mage Hand is a cantrip. So
It's true.
just so I will spend the sorcery points to do that if need be in order to have that happen quicker. Just putting that out there.
Sure, I think that's a really good idea. But right now, with those insight checks, you can tell she is incredibly dejected. She can tell she's being rejected.
Mhm.
So you have a couple of options.
Can
You
I?
can
Oh, sorry.
lie to her.
Mhm.
But did you have another idea, Chelsea?
I just wanted to insight because I haven't done an insight into her intentions on
Oh, yeah.
trying to.
Go ahead and give me that insight
Yeah,
check.
because I crit failed that one.
That is a 21.
A 21. That's a good roll.
Mhm.
With 21, you, Vina, somebody who is this excited over a stranger potentially being their friend
Mhm.
is cripplingly lonely.
Mhm.
This is somebody who has experienced incredible amounts of time without anyone nearby. You can kind of, with that insight check, piece together that the ring is placed there to bait people down here so she can ask them to be their friend. This is
When you
somebody
put
with
yourself
not a
in
lot of
third,
social awareness,
Mhm.
who does not have any friends, who is
Mhm.
trying in her best way to make friends. Now,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, staying down here when you can't breathe will kill you.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem like that is registering for her. It
Mm.
seems like she is a spirit who is so lonely and so lost that this just seems like the best way to make friends.
That's so sad.
What if
Fucking
we
incel.
make her? What if we make her a little pool in our pocket dimension?
Take her
What
along.
is happening? What is happening?
I'm going to message because I don't want to use air. To her and say you must be very lonely. I saw your pretty ring. But know that we can't stay down here and be your friend. Are you able to come up to the surface with us?
You see her kind of pause, and she's like, she'll message back. She's like, "You can absolutely stay down here. You get sleepy after a time, but then we have a cuddle puddle, and it's okay."
Hey, cuddle.
I would. Oh.
No.
What about this? How would you like to go on? Oh boy. How would you like to go on a little trip?
A trip?
Yeah. Visit a new place.
Will there be water? I can't survive without water.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't you? Isn't it lonely down here?
You look lonely.
What if you come with us?
Kelsey,
We can bring some water.
She'll look at Vina, and as you realize she's looking at Vina with true sight, she'll just kind of be like, "Is this a date?
Oh.
I've never been asked on a date before."
Are you emotionally cheating on Valentina?
No, I'm surviving right now.
Hey, you haven't made anything official with Valencia.
That's true.
She said she'd turn you over for money.
She could turn her over all day.
I mean, this is a pretty nymph, like, you know.
Kelsey,
for real.
go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Cool.
Wait, what if this wasn't actually, like, her true form wasn't as beautiful as she looks, since the nymph is transforming a bunch?
Oh,
Like
yeah. Nymphs
it's
are
a blob
fucking
fish.
scary.
A blob.
24.
24. This is probably a word she has heard in passing, as like an outing with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
She has like no bearing on what a date is. Like her level of entry here is she's like, a friend asks you to go to a place, that's a date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Can we bring the ring with? Is the ring special?
Oh yeah, very special. And she'll go down, and she'll swim down, and she'll bring it up. She's like,
Sick.
"Here you go."
I
Calgus will be
take
taking that.
the ring.
We're taking something from the nymph.
I'm
like,
grabbing the
directly?
ring.
We're directly taking
She's
it.
handing it to me, yeah.
You're able to
Wait,
take it out
we're
of her
still
hand.
accepting a
Okay.
gift.
And I dimension door out. I say,
Please,
go
please.
ahead and come on up for our date. And
Don't
dimension
forget
door out
me.
with Bud. Not Bud, with
With
Kurin,
Bud?
sorry.
Okay,
with Kurin.
absolutely.
And I don't just disappear. I say, hey, go ahead, come on up for our date. And I dimension door as, you know, decent a ways away from the bank to have some time to prepare and
Build her a pool.
yeah, like no, truly, like to figure this out.
Absolutely. So you guys out and are standing on the bank, and
Calgus, can you build a pool?
Yes.
Hey, no, seriously, if this is a powerful nymph and it's on our side, like, why not? But also I'm scared. I just, I said this nymph could come with us. I got the ring, but she thinks, she's very lonely. And she thought we could stay down there. And she doesn't understand that we would die. So, but right now she thinks we're friendly. And she just wants friends. So,
you guys can all see this beautiful nymph break the water in just her face, and she's kind of like just at the bank of the river, kind of looking up, like, okay. Where are we going? I can get smaller. You just got to take a little water with you.
Oh, I have to have like a like how small can you get?
Put her in a ship in a bottle.
1 sec.
DM has to check.
The 1 sec is the DM.
Yeah.
In pictures, you see her kind of like get to a quadrupedal form with a tiny little leaf hat, and she just goes, and she's about the size of like the palm of a hand. She goes,
Is she like an ax?
It's like an axolotl.
Is she like an axolotl?
She did say ta-da.
I am getting a bottle out of my pack. I have to have an empty bottle. If not, I will
Yeah,
dump
yeah.
a potion out. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you probably have an empty canteen.
And I'm gonna put her in it.
What
She'll
if the
kind of get in
axolotl
it with
drinks
some
her?
water, and she'll
Yeah.
just kind of like poke her head out with like 2 paws and just be like, "Huh? Didn't know if this would work or not."
Is it working okay?
It's not bad. It's like, it's small. I'm used to a whole river, but I like the company. Who are all your friends?
Well, I'll let them introduce themselves. And we'll work on getting you a bigger space later, I think.
Can I
Oh,
do an
thank you.
insight check?
That might be a good
I
idea.
don't-
I would like to as
Absolutely.
well.
That might be a good idea.
Because once again, Faye giving out names.
Insight.
Well, I wouldn't give my
insight.
actual name. It
Well,
wouldn't be my
yes.
true name, so it's not a
But
problem for me per
a
se.
name is one step closer to true names.
It is a step closer to true names, correct? So
Have we figured out if we rolled good or bad yet? With our double down? Have we figured that out yet?
Really.
Okay, cool.
You can see the
17?
ring eventually.
Oh, yeah,
7
yeah.
7 insight, Calgus.
Yeah,
No.
I got 7.
I got
7. Hard to say what this person's intentions are. Iris with the 17, she's cripplingly lonely. Like, this is somebody who is like very depressed, like just wanted friends. There are probably bones on the bottom of that riverbank, and she's just in so much denial that they're sleeping. They'll wake
the
up
Niles
sometime.
River in Egypt.
Cuddle puddle.
Hey, we
Yeah,
all,
cuddle puddle.
literally every person in this party has killed a score of people.
You don't know
fine.
that.
We
I've
know
watched
that.
you. I've watched you. I don't know how we're denying this.
And I'll kill them again.
I do it over again. I have done it
I'm-
twice actually. to the same person.
I was just gonna say.
She'll still in axolotl form. She'll kind of be like, she'll just whisper to you, Mina. She'll be like, "Do all of them know you're pretty and your hair's not that color?"
No.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks.
I do.
Well,
I semi do, but not.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm Sprinkle. Hi.
I. Calgus.
I'm sorry, dude. Can I do like, would I know if that's like a true name or like just like a?
Chosen.
100% not a true name.
I figure, just making sure.
Like, true names are like the thing you give to the person like you're
No,
closest
I
to in
know.
life, and even
I
then,
know.
it's like maybe not.
I was just
like,
wondering how lonely she was.
like
To see if she was so lonely that she'd give her true name to these people.
no. That is something that is very guarded. It's like literally
Yeah.
defining yourself.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to look at her and smile and say, "I'm Iris."
Hi. You're also pretty.
Hi. Thank you. You are very cute.
And he's pretty. And he's pretty. Points to Curran. And him points to Bud. He's scary, but he's kind of like pretty in a scary way.
Sorry, bud. He has a point. She has a point.
Yeah.
But you're
I-
pretty. Hey, don't worry, bud. You're still pretty.
I
I
don't
think
care.
you're pretty.
I don't care.
Well, it's just because there's been a lot of devils recently, so the horns and everything is just kind of odd.
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Excuse me.
I love how literally all of us were like,
Not a devils in the Feywild. It's weird. So it's just
Ah.
could you give me a detailed description?
Do any of them wear a pinstriped suit?
kind of look at you, and you see there are wheels turning in her head, and she'll just kind of be like, "Pinstripe."
Does he have
No idea what
Little-
that means.
does he have little like
Can-
cubes that he holds in his hand?
Can you do a minor, like, I'm gonna do like a little, right, minor illusions a cantrip, right?
Oh,
I'm
can
not
I
gonna
show
be...
my dice to her and say, does he have these?
Oh, yeah, he had those.
He's just going everywhere.
I'm gonna show a minor illusion of him. I can't remember, whatever his name is, as well as the lesbians.
So no,
One lesbian's dead again.
no rule necessary.
Well, that's okay.
The gambler has given you 4 different names. Every time you met him and asked a name, he's given you a different name. So
Mhm.
he's simply the gambler.
But I'm gonna do like a minor illusion, like Star Wars style, that they're standing there like a little like hologram, and like all 3 of them, a little line up,
God.
like.
Oh, because she has true sight, she'll be able to see through the monster form.
She'll be like, yes to Mr. Stripe Pen.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
the green pretty lady, I saw her long time ago. She was smaller. Not recently.
That's
And
interesting, actually.
Don't know who the red one is.
Okay.
I made a point to
Good
make
to
sure
know.
that stayed that.
Nathan's face.
That's
I wanna know about
interesting.
this ring.
Anyway.
Yeah, I gave the
what are we
ring to
doing? What are we
Clintus.
doing? Oh, yeah, I Trident gave me that ring. It's really kind of neat.
Trident?
But it's
I've read
it's-
about those.
She
it's-
talked about those.
it's magic. But the Trident who gave it to me, well, his name was Frank. He was a good guy. But he said something about monsters and abysses and gazing, and I don't really remember all of it. But
gazed into
he said it was a
stared back.
he said it was a really valuable ring.
I'm gonna cast Identify.
Hmm.
It's a good idea.
This is the Ring of the Abyss. So
What does that mean?
I speak abyssal. No.
so
My soul's already damned, so
Willis-
let's just double down.
Willis, attuned to this ring, you receive dark vision up to 100 feet. Additionally, there is. You kind of look at it as you're looking at it. It's a gold ring with tentacles that kind of scroll upwards, holding a sapphire in the middle of it
That's so
with
cool.
silver inscription around it. So its second ability is you receive a +2 on all athletics rolls whenever you try to grapple a creature. Additionally, you have advantage on athletics or acrobatics checks you have to make when trying to grapple or maintain a grapple.
Oh, grappling
Sick.
is good for like.
Here and shit.
That's
You
how
can't-
He has-
3 of my
He has all
Attune
attuned.
slot.
two
What's the
slots
dark
filled.
vision?
No.
Dark vision and acrobatics, though.
Curse behind it? Anything that I can
So
identify?
this particular ring, the longer you wear it, there is a curse. It's very minor, but the longer you wear it, the more the curse grows in size. So at first, the curse is so innocuous, there is no curse. But there is a third effect. So after finishing a long rest, roll a d4. You receive one of the following effects until you finish a long rest. 1, your spell save DC increases by 1. 2, your spell attack
Whoa.
modifier increases by 1. 3, deal an extra 2 points of necrotic damage with
Necrotic
Eldritch
damage.
Blast. 4, your AC increases by 1.
That's the.
That's cool.
Okay.
That is really cool.
Very cool.
Yes,
Wait,
Nathan.
so
Yes, Nathan.
wait, what?
I'm glad you like my idea.
Oh, wait, did I miss it? Oh.
But
I
does
used
that
both
does
the
that
spells.
attunement requirement stay? Has to be attuned by a warlock.
Lock.
Negative. Attuned
Okay.
by anyone.
Okay.
Anyone?
Anyone can attune it.
So wait, what's the curse? We know. I'm confused.
No, it's so minor that like there
Like it
isn't
grows.
one, but then it grows, and I don't think we can know.
Correct. You won't
Do-
know negative effect until its first iteration.
Do we know what the inscription is on the ring?
Yeah, what's it say? Because I can read everything.
Yeah. Mika.
Eyes of the Runekeeper.
So you know how fairy language took you 45 seconds to read?
This takes me a hot minute.
This is going to take 10 minutes.
That's fine. I'll sit and read it.
Fuck it.
Just
Nothing.
right on. We could just be
Yeah,
walking,
in
just
the
just
meantime,
Yeah.
be on
no.
Corin's shoulders, like, and you're just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just
Fuck it, yeah.
focusing on the ring. Calgus, in a language that seems older and more alien than anything you've ever encountered before. Kind of like the party's already surmised. To fight monsters, you must gaze into the abyss. But beware, as you gaze into the abyss gazes into you. This is the language of the old ones. The great old ones.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Potential answer.
How long does it take to attune and if I took it off, like reattune? You know, like if I wore it in if someone were to wear it in little segments,
There's
would
a
it take longer?
high chance
Hmm?
of cursed items not letting you unattune.
True.
It's true. It's
I
about an hour.
mean-
It's about an hour to attune or unattune to something.
I already
It's
have a
typi-
cursed item.
It's typically why you do it on a long rest. It just
Mhm.
you know.
I have a very important question,
Mhm.
and this is quite important. Let's say I attune to it, right? And since my magic creates life within Steel Defender, would Steel Defender get the advantage on the grapple checks?
Oh.
I'd say yes.
I want it. Okay, so if I use the
think-
Charger feat, can I do a grapple instead of a charge and just have Steel Defender just straight tackle people?
I'm good with that.
I think we give it to Steel Defender. I think that's just said and done. We
Well,
just
No,
give it
well,
Steel
to
Defender.
Calgus, and then yeah,
Yeah.
by Steel Defender by proxy, essentially.
Yeah.
And so I also have a second question.
Mhm.
The third option on the D4 roll is for necrotic damage towards Eldritch Blast. Now I'm a warlock, but I don't have Eldritch Blast, but my packed weapon is a gun, and so that's kind of like an Eldritch Blast.
You're really milking this, but yeah, sure.
I think that says. I think that seals it. Ooh,
Hey,
ouch.
I have the deep one. The deep one is gonna be the fucking bullet holes in these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense.
Over the top, another gun.
As Sprinkle gets a little more comfortable, she's gonna revert to her kind of like default nymph form,
Yeah,
but it's just tiny nymph.
yeah.
I attune.
Is she still like the perfect girlfriend for me? Look.
She's pretty cute. Pictures in the chat, but
Mm.
it doesn't seem like she's laying on the charm quite as hard. This might just be her resting form.
Okay, cool.
And she'll just get.
There we go. I just saw the little,
She
like,
still has
axolotl form.
She still has like auburn hair and green eyes, which is kind of funny because that was like how Mason was describing her, like a little lighter than auburn, but
She'll kind of look at you. So what you doing? Where you going? Where are we going? Oh, that's fun. That's different. That's fun.
we cannot let anything happen to her.
Nope, never. I want to find out. She literally has true sight and like could hear me send a message to Kurin. Like, she's powerful. Yeah. Like, we could have a friend that like has that kind of magic. Heck yeah.
I kind of finish your thought, then I have something.
Oh, I was just gonna kind of we weren't really expecting to end up here. But we're just taking advantage of it and
Sure.
kind of taking care of some business that we were wanting to take care of in the Fey realm. So
Well, very fun. She'll kind of like turn and she'll be like, "Oh, hi, I'm Sprinkle, by the way." And Ninth and Artie for the first time will just kind of
oh
like,
yeah.
Oh.
they'll introduce yourself and she'll be like, "Oh, wow, pretty to Ninth." And the section she gets to Artie, she just kind of goes, and kind of like
Oh.
hides back in her bottle and just goes. She'll look at you, Vina, and be like, "You're friends with that?"
Wow, it's the first time she's been
I
mean.
have a question.
What are you, Sprinkle? What does he look like to you?
Don't.
I'm like a gif
I
of that,
never
please.
thought I would see you do that ever in my
Like a
life.
gif of that, please.
S-
I'll add a
Sprinkle,
timestamp.
Sprinkle, don't you fucking dare.
It's already happening.
Sprinkle will kind of pause and she'll be like, Calamity?
Oh,
Oh.
She'll kind of like
Oh,
whisper that to you. Like,
yeah. I'll tell you, he's not that scary. He doesn't really know his full potential. And we're hoping that he can help us out. So just know that he's safe.
I suppose I don't know what it's like up here, but a tsunami isn't scary in the beginning. It's a wave
Hmm.
of water. It's
Mhm.
only when it hits land that you realize it's 500 feet in the air.
Mhm. We're thinking he has the potential to counter essentially a tsunami.
Oh. Monsters fighting monsters. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
If you say he's okay, that's fine.
He is. You'll see. He's kind of not all there.
That makes it better?
Yeah, I see where that would kind of trust me. He's very.
Okay,
You don't
trust
have to worry about. Yep, trust. Yep, okay.
trust my friends.
Yes.
Got it. The monster is not scary.
Correct.
I have two very important questions.
Yes.
One, if she can if she can get like the message, and if she has true sight, is it possible that she knows people's true names?
You have a true name badge?
No, I'm just saying if she can fucking see true, like if she has insight, like if she has.
If she's that
like, true
powerful,
sight.
I would say probably not, because
I don't
like.
think that would be no.
So Iris,
Just wondering.
no, in order to do something's true name, it like truly, even knowing your own true name is an impressive feat, but to like rip a true name from the air isn't something that's magically
no, I'm just saying,
typically
like,
feasible.
so is it? I'm trying to like figure out if it's like a matter of reading minds.
Oh.
No, because Iris, you would know not everyone knows their true name.
No, I know, but my reasoning.
Additionally, if you were thinking of your true name and she was able to read your mind, then yes. But it's also not it's not something you actively think about.
But here's my follow-up question.
Sure.
Can I describe Ilianos Pathentha to her and see if she knows who he is?
Here. Do you know this man? Minor
You
illusion.
you can absolutely describe him, or you can just minor illusion.
Mm-hmm.
You should go, Illy! He's great.
Who?
Illy.
Who? Illy? Oh,
Illy.
so what do you what do you know about him?
Well,
how did you meet him?
He's like this big, and she'll kind of like look at her hands and realize she's like stolen a water bottle, and she'll be like, he's about your size.
My size?
Yeah, your size. It's weird. It's weird that you showed him bigger. He's like 10. Haven't seen him in a long time, but like, yeah, Illy.
So what do you know about him?
She saw him as a kid.
Oh want to know.
Well, I taught him how to play pan flute. He's not very good.
Isn't Pan?
He's
Uh-huh.
he's very magical. Lots of
Uh-huh.
magic. Really nice kid. Really willing to help his mom and everything. Like, really good. Brought the water from my river every day, and we chat sometimes. But it's been a while since I've seen him.
What do you know about his mom?
His mom?
Yeah, just wondering.
She used to live in a hut about a couple miles away.
Okay. Do you know what she looks like?
Kind of like him.
Okay.
Darker skinned.
Okay.
The fairies didn't like her very much. Called her a horse. They called her a horse a lot.
Mhm.
A horse.
Mhm.
So you're saying
A
the
horse.
fairies? So okay, okay. Do you know why that is?
She talked to somebody she wasn't supposed to talk to, and then a baby came out.
Do you know who that person
Tacos.
was?
Nope.
Shut up.
No. Okay. Okay. All right. Iris is gonna walk away for a second, and just kind of.
Do you know where this hut is?
Oh, sure. Yeah, like she'll just point that way.
Oh, good God!
Calgus has immediately pivoted and started walking
Oh,
away.
shit.
Someone's gonna have to grab Iris because she's like balled up somewhere, just like.
Can we talk about how
He doesn't like horseradish.
I love horseradish now.
Suddenly, I love horseradish.
Suddenly, it's the best thing to ever exist.
can we talk about how she's the one that taught him pan flute?
Pan flute,
So you know when I lifted up my die,
but it's
it
not
was a
the one that he plays,
Constitution
though.
saving throw.
He plays harp. That's what he's good at. We don't. So he learned that somewhere else.
That's right.
I passed the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, good.
You pass your own.
Were you gonna
saving throw.
kill
Yes.
the nymph?
Yeah, that checks out.
Yes.
Honestly, well, bear in mind he has a blind rage. That's his mortal enemy. A connection to his mortal
Mhm.
enemy. He's gonna want to kill.
It doesn't. She just knew
Roll
him
play,
as a
Kelsey.
child.
Roll
I
It was a-
know.
It was a low
It matters
DC.
not. It
Cal-
matters not to
Would
Calgus.
you kill the person who taught Hitler to hate the Jews?
Calgus, as like your line of reasoning is going through your head, I'm gonna say you look and in the top of Chelsea's little water bottle, you see Sprinkle just splish splash, splish splash, splish splash.
Okay,
and you realize that this is probably not the evil.
Yeah.
Question.
Oh
How
my
far out
god.
of the way, based on the direction she pointed,
Mhm.
would I have an idea of how, if it's like out of the way of going to try to find?
So it's 100% out of the way of the summer court. It's probably another day's travel, but
Mm.
day's
A
travel
day
from
total?
here.
A day, so it would be a day there, and then would it be like an extra day to get to the?
Yep,
So like two
So-
extra days?
2 extra days to get to the court.
Okay. How do we feel about that?
Perfect.
So we want to spend 2 extra
Calgus
days
is-
going through the Feywild.
There's no way that Calgus is not going to go.
That is
True.
correct.
Let's just go. Fuck me. Dowsing rods.
And ultimately, this
Well-
is part of why we wanted to go to the summer court, right? Is to learn more about Ilianos.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a
And so
very
this is
good
just
opportunity.
they just
Yeah.
anything we would find out in the summer court would say, "Hey, go talk to his mom."
Should we
Maybe.
use
I don't know.
the trace when we get close to the hut?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just wanted to put that in the mind.
All right, while you war game, I need to go to the restroom real quick.
I'm gonna grab a sparkling water, but I think that's the plan.
I'm gonna
go
grab
there, have some trace
some
when we get
wine.
distance.
Snack.
But you know what? That's fair.
I'm gonna go reload.
No, shut the fuck up.
And you know what? I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone. So sorry, people who aren't subscribed to me, but if you don't want to see an ad, go ahead and subscribe with that Twitch Prime. All right, I'll run that and I'll go get some wine.
The first one back, I see.
I have some follow-up questions for Nymph in regards to Ilianos.
Like how we're just calling her Nymph. Like,
Yeah,
you're calling a
I
human.
mean that's what he
again.
keeps. Oh, it's Sprinkle. Yeah.
Oh, we do know her name. Sprinkle. Okay.
Yeah.
Sprinkle.
Mason just walked like an NPC to his kitchen. Let's see if he does it again.
He needs to press X to interact.
He walked like an NPC. I shit you not. Like he's in The Sims. I'm so sorry for pointing that out. Don't say a word.
That's pretty damn funny.
Look at my basic white bitch wine tumbler.
Oh. I just have a few follow-up questions just for shits and giggles.
Sure.
As we're walking, I want to ask her how old she is.
Well, there was a pebble. Oh, I forgot the pebble. Well, anyway, there's a pebble on the floor of the river, and my mom made that when I was born, and that's how old I am. Maybe I'm maybe half the pebble old.
I mean, it would make sense that she doesn't know how old she is, but goddamn, I was gonna try to figure out her age in relation to Ilianos. But seeing as that's the case, that's not gonna work.
Roll me a history check, Mika.
Yeah, no. It's a 6.
Maybe the rock has something to do with it. You don't know. Birthstone, maybe.
I want to ask her, what kind of magic do you know how to do?
And we're walking as we do.
Well, it makes me sleepy, but
Oh, you don't have to do it. I'm just wondering.
Oh, can you make the little person in your hand again?
Sure.
No, you can't. Counterspelled.
We have a walking counterspell. We gotta tell I'm waiting for the headphones to go off.
And then I can do this, and you watch as the water you're walking next to the river, the water just like grows and grows and grows and like turns into an icy spike. And she goes, and I can make fun shapes and colors. Yeah.
Brandon,
we need to
we
get
have
her into a pool before we potentially confront someone that she likes.
Brandon.
If she is strong, I don't want her getting mad at us.
True.
Brandon.
Yeah, but she likes us, Kyle.
We have a
Doesn't
walking
mean that
counterspell.
loyalties can change, Chelsea.
But yeah, no, my mom said it was very important to learn magic.
Who is your mom?
Well, well, her name's Brooke. But
That's cute.
That's so dumb, Mason. Mason, that is so
No,
stupid.
that's perfect.
motherfucker,
But I
these are water
love it.
spirits.
That's so
Brooke.
genius.
But
Where
I
does
love
Sprinkle
it.
come from? Oh, water. Sprinkle. It's clicking now.
Good job, Mika. She'll go. No, my mom's been dead for a long time. It's okay. She got old. It happens to all of us. It's natural.
Did she try?
I'm still sad about it, but yeah, no, she just she went to sleep, but it's forever sleep.
I didn't know my parents, so.
Yeah, it's forever sleep. It's not cuddle puddle sleep. It's forever sleep. They're different.
We all have trauma attached.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Mhm.
Oh, is the Cuddle Puddle gonna wake up? Oh, I'm sure they'll find their way out. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I
No,
wish
just
I had alcohol.
I feel rude. Just leaving them, but you know,
No, I
you
think
guys,
they'll be.
you guys are great. Like, you don't sleep near as much as them.
No.
I don't think they're gonna wake up
Yeah, we
anytime
don't
soon.
have to sleep as long as they do.
Yeah. But yeah, no. My mom's name was Brooke. She said we were guardians of the river, and we're supposed to take care of the water. Yeah,
Oh, maybe we should put her back.
Hmm.
Is
no,
it?
no, the river can kind of handle itself. I'm not sure why my mom was so protective of it. Like, you know,
Hmm.
Are you sure it's okay for you to go on a trip with us?
yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, like, the river will be there when I come back. Like, that's no problem.
Is there ever been like a history?
Mom was guarding something. She never told me what it was though. But
Can
Oh,
I
I
do like
think we
a
need to
history
put her
check on this?
back.
Can I do a history
What?
check on this?
yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Ooh, that is
Vote
a
yourself, Chelsea. Don't
that is an
vote the
18.
Feywild.
18. So nymphs are pretty commonplace. Sprinkle is incredibly strong for a nymph. Nymphs usually like can maybe do cantrips. They're tricksters and typically nonverbal.
And she
They're
used.
autistic.
And she used counter spell. Brandon, you missed that.
She sure did. I told him she's a walking
Okay.
spell.
So yeah, she's incredibly strong. It's not registering for her. But
Hmm.
also like nymphs you've met before don't get lonely. They're just happy to be in the water. Like
Mhm.
I'm happy to be there.
like yeah, this nymph's level of dissatisfaction, understanding of family. Like nymphs are typically just like basically slightly hot elementals. Sprinkle is like
Yeah.
Sprinkle is they're kind of like have you seen like the not the old
Don't
but
elaborate further.
Sinbad? Have you seen Sinbad? Like the animated
Mason.
one?
Mason. Stop
Oh.
elaborating further, please.
That's unfortunate.
You should have left it at that and just not said it in the first place, maybe. Anyways.
So your mom never told you what you were protecting?
Nope. Just said it was really important.
Hmm.
Um,
Can you go ahead if you are okay with this? Can you picture what your mom looks like in your head? Because I can kind of see in. If I kind of peek inside your mind, can I see what your mom looked like?
So, um, kind of like me, longer hair. Um, as she's kind of just describing it, Vina, you're able to see that, as she said, it looks stunningly like her. Long flowing hair that kind of goes to the mid back instead of cropped off at a pixie cut.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, her mom's eyes are a blazing purple,
Mm-hmm.
like almost like violet.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Can I want to ask Sprinkle to remember a memory of her mom telling her about why it's important to protect. You know, they're trying to dig in there a little bit, as long as Sprinkle's okay with it, because I don't want to upset a water spirit.
So you see a tiny little mud hut with a couple of seashells from like the sea, but like you see different types of seashells that like don't exist on the material plane, like
Mm-hmm.
rainbows of colors that simply aren't there, shapes and sizes that don't make sense. Um, and you see Sprinkle as a tiny little nymph on her mother's lap, and her mother is sitting there, kind of like brushing her hair, and it's like, now Sprinkle, I know this might be hard, but we can't draw attention to ourselves. We're not necessarily like other nymphs in this part of the world. Okay. Um. Now, why are we here? Uh, to guard something. Yes, and it's really, 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 really important. Now, we have to guard it until the person who's supposed to get it comes. Close enough. Um, the memory kind of fades. Roll me a history check, Vina.
A 15.
A 15. As you're looking at Sprinkle's mom, like, Sprinkle is obviously a nymph,
Mhm.
but Sprinkle's mom looks like she's not, her skin isn't quite as transparent. It's a little more full. She's
Mhm.
wearing a regal white gown, very simply ordained. And you see there's a white cloth tied around her eyes.
Could she be a Genasi?
You get the feeling that Sprinkle's mom is probably not a nymph.
Mm.
She seems a little too substantial for that, but you can't quite put your finger on what she is.
Mhm.
But you get the sense she is or was rather very powerful.
So I'm gonna ask Sprinkle, did the person who is supposed to get what you were guarding come and get it?
Well, I think so. Illy said he needed a weapon because something had happened, and I don't know what it is. Maybe you just need to like cut a tree or something. But he said something had happened. So I just let him borrow it. Just let him borrow it. And yeah, he said he'd bring it right back. He must have forgot. Then mom got real sick, and I kind of forgot to ask him for it back.
When did this happen?
Well, there used to be a bend in the river, and it's a little straighter now. It's right back there. It's a little straighter now. So when it was bent, that's when it happened.
Rivers get more bent.
Well,
We're in the Feywild.
I know.
You're in the Feywild, so maybe
how
reverse
long
it.
that would take, yeah.
It's so good. I was just being facetious.
No, that's a very reasonable critique.
Realistically, that would take a
I have
while.
so
but
many
it's a Feywild.
I have so many tabs on rivers right now, so I don't fuck something up while there's a science teacher in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't they put information about rivers in the Dungeon Master's fucking guide?
I don't know, homie. It'd be real useful right now.
So what
I'm
was
just giving you
it
shit.
that he needed?
Oh, it was a knife, a big old knife.
Did that knife have any special things about it?
It cut things.
Hmm. That's great. Did you know if it could do anything else?
No, I wasn't supposed to touch it, but like Illy said he'd bring it right back, so I didn't. He just said he needed it. He said he needed a tampon, a pontoon. He needed a
Weapon?
weapon. He needed a weapon.
Okay, well.
I don't know how to take that in.
Yep.
I know. I'm adding a stream marker. That's what I'm
On the
doing.
pontoon.
He needed a weapon. That's right. Because some really
There's
bad
no
people,
teen weapon.
Oh, God.
had threatened his mom, and he wasn't going to stand for that. So yeah, he needed a weapon. So he asked if I had one. And I said no. I just have this really big knife that I'm supposed to guard and not tell anyone about because it's really, 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 really important. And he's like, oh well, yeah, that could probably work. And so I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
How big was the knife? Just tell me when.
I don't know.
I can't go back.
I mean, right about there. Right about there.
When does a knife
okay.
become a sword?
So it's a sword.
What's a sword?
A really long
A
knife.
big knife.
Oh, wow, that's so much easier than saying really big knife.
Oh, she's too innocent.
So
man.
Oh, holy fuck.
was Iliano
Is it
still
Excalibur?
was he still a kid?
We're in the Great Dungeon. Oh,
Is it
Brandon.
We're
Excalibur?
technically in the Feywild now. We're not in the Great Dungeon anymore.
But sword.
It's still like
We
technically
came
we came from the Great.
Yeah, I
like,
don't know
it's
how.
an
it's all
extension-
connected,
It's an
but I feel like-
extension of it
But
at least.
Was
Lady of the
Illy
Lake, Lady of the River.
was Illy
Come get it when the
still
person who needs it. Or like
little? Was he young or was he like as old?
Last time was when
Like
last time was when he was 10.
He was no, yeah
That's right.
10-ish. He was like your size, but he's really angry all the time, like for no reason, just very angry.
so I wonder. Here's the thing. This was pre him taking the title that he has today.
Yes. We can assume,
I
yeah.
think this was him killing Apollo.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they did something to his mom.
Oh god, okay.
Interesting.
Alright, should we just keep walking? Like,
Since-
we've been walking this whole time,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, she doesn't need to go back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
no.
there's nothing there to guard.
Nope, I made a little mud. Made a little mud sword. Sword. I say it right. Sword. A little
Mhm,
mud
mhm.
sword,
Lord.
and Mom never knew. Mom
Mm.
couldn't see, so maybe that wasn't fair.
Mm.
God
It,
damn it.
Mm.
Sword
it,
on
it,
sword
it,
under
it,
wood.
it helped Illy only took the sword, so like I just had to fill the thing with mud, and that wasn't too hard.
So the thing, like a rock?
Yeah, so it came with like in a rock.
It was in a rock?
Yeah, it was in a rock.
Hmm, mhm,
Yeah.
mhm,
He has
Okay, well,
Excalibur.
there's our answer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
mhm.
Mhm.
I'm going to like
Cry? Sorry.
no, I'm going to go ahead and minor illusion Brooke to see if anyone else
wow.
recognizes her. Like say
Yeah, everybody can give me either
Iris,
religion or
yeah.
history check. Religion's
have-
gonna be the lower DC.
I have to say something really quick.
Mhm.
If he has the holy sword of Excalibur, I have the demonic sword of Zariel.
Oh, that's kind of badass.
Oh. Just
It
gonna
was
put it out there.
destiny for you to be mortal enemies.
Yeah, and the fact that I got the sword after this, like after I became mortal enemies with him.
And it was
Mhm.
probably on
Mhm.
purpose, looking
Mhm.
at it now, thematic.
Mhm.
21 religion check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually lower for you.
Because
Okay.
I'm,
From here.
yeah, and spend time by the
Um,
rivers. I'm a river child.
Did anybody else break a 20?
Yeah, I got my 20. That's it.
We're all supposed to roll it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was it, religion?
Yeah.
Or history. Religion's lower DC, so right?
Yep.
Plus 7 religion.
Ooh.
Damn,
That's 22.
22. Holy shit.
Fuck you, man.
Bud can be smart sometimes, you know?
This is my territory.
we've already established how godhood works in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Godhood is a title.
Golden
Um, Calgus,
Yeah.
this is 100% a god in the name of title. Iris, you know that this is not somebody who is native to the Feywild. Rather, this is a transplant. This is somebody with absolutely zero Fey blood at all. Nathan, there are few things Bud values: his family, his life. But always throughout his life, there has been the idea that the right will come. The scales will be balanced. This is the Lady of Justice. Blind, her sword ever raised.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he has the sword of fucking justice. Oh, fucking shit, balls and dick. Fuck. Shit.
Wow. That's why he. Oh wow. Okay. Well.
And we have the daughter of justice.
Did she get passed
Oh, you
on
know
the
Mom's
title?
nickname.
So she's the. Okay. Yeah.
Can you hang on? Can you pass godhood? Like, what if you die of natural causes without passing on to someone? Can you like? Can you inherit a title?
Huh?
I wasn't asking. This is
Player,
Chelsea
yeah.
asking. Yeah.
So it's unclear. Different titles can be passed for different reasons. Typically, though, it's you kill a god, you take on their title and their vestige. But as Corinne has already demonstrated, items of power and titles can switch hands in more simple ways.
The sword.
Hang on.
The sword. The sword.
Is Ilianos?
Yep.
Does he have
He's
two
not
god
only-
titles?
He's
Yeah.
Apollo.
And the god of
Hey
justice.
Mason, since he's my mortal enemy, can I roll to deduce that?
Yeah, for sure.
Flat
Roll me an-
intelligence?
Flat intelligence, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Fuck
that's
yeah,
good.
mod 20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That seems like a safe bet.
Fuck me, man. You can inherit 2 fucking titles. The sword. The fucking.
Wait, so his
sword.
mom's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what Sprinkle told you, Brooke got sick after she gave Ilianos.
Oh, sorry, Ilianos' mom is dead.
Oh.
No, no, she's alive.
Okay, we're still going. Never mind. I thought she was dead, and I thought this trip was gonna be useless, but no, she's alive.
Yeah, no, Morgan's still there.
Morgan, interesting.
Yeah, Morgan.
Literally, Calga starts writing down. Morgan. Good to know.
I don't think that's her real name. Like her real name's really fancy. She's really pretty, but yeah, she always just asked me to call her Morgan.
Morgan.
Morgana.
Morgan Le Fay?
Did she?
Question mark.
So wait, you
Morgan Le
hold
Fay.
up.
Morgan
Hold up. Wait, hold up. She specifically said that she has a really pretty fancy name.
Mhm.
Did she just say that, or did she say? Did she actually tell you?
Oh
No, Illy told me she's got a really fancy name.
Okay.
Nathan figured it out though.
What I figure out.
It's Morgana.
I'm leaning more towards Morgan Le Fay that Kyle said.
But Morgana is King Arthur's tale. Morgana is the witch that tries to kill.
Look at his face. He's trying not to break.
Uh-huh.
Could be.
Holy shit, Nathan.
You want to know why I knew the name Morgan Le Fay?
And there's the round tables.
RuneScape, baby.
That
Oh,
checks
also
out.
we have one of the Knights of the Round too with us, and this is Morgana. Oh, it's all coming together. What
God
if it's
damn
an
it, Mason, you're
inherited
so
title that
smart.
she killed the original Morgana and now she?
Okay.
So
You want to
we're
hear
gonna
the
go
game?
meet Morgan?
Yeah.
Oh no, time out. Nathan has something to say.
No, nothing.
What?
Nothing. Never
Do,
mind.
do you just want to tell the rest of the? I'll go grab a beer.
No.
Like,
No.
you okay?
Yup.
I don't think any of us are okay right now.
Emotionally, I'm not.
No, that's fine. I'll be right back.
Guys, what the fuck? Are you okay, man?
I don't know what just happened.
Okay. I picked a really bad fight.
You think? I thought it was, bad fight at, fighting, the
No.
vestige of Apollo, but then we just took it like a million steps further.
Yeah, but I'm the bad bitch a bitch of hell's bitch, so it's fine.
Oh,
You're
that was a
you're
sentence
the
I just
bad
said.
bitch of hell's bitch.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got connections to the Hell Dog. We
Well,
can get out.
I've
Nathan,
been rolling these.
who you sucking off under that desk?
Me.
Shut
I've
up.
been rolling the
It's
rolls
me.
that Mason has asked for, and I've been rolling like shit. So Curran's just think about fucking rocks. I don't know.
I could break that rock with my arm.
So I'm gonna be real. Curran, give me a wisdom saving throw.
What?
I
This
put
isn't a
Iliano's
saving throw.
picture in the chat, by the way. Or not in
An
the
8?
chat, in the
Yeah.
stream.
What's your base intelligence, Curran?
13?
13.
Yeah.
So as you have like all been like talking and deducing things and talking to Sprinkle, Curran, you've kind of noticed the armor has like started whispering things to you, and like trying to like you are remembering things that you couldn't possibly remember. You're reliving moments like in flashes that you couldn't possibly relive, and the armor, you can hear the voices being like, you need to be stronger, you need to be smarter, with wisdom comes strength. And that's fucking dumb. With strength comes strength, Curran. So like, yeah,
They
fuck
got the
that.
wrong first if they want someone to be fucking smart. Jesus.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, nothing happens. It's like fucking these nerds, they're talking about wisdom as strength, like fucking strength is strength. But you do sense the armor is trying to like impart wisdom onto you.
Good job failing.
Stupid fucking armor.
What's your base wisdom?
18.
18. Jesus, fuck, Curran.
Druid.
Yeah.
Druid.
Yeah.
You are gonna gain 1 intelligence.
What the fuck?
I'm less dumb now.
Fuck. Okay.
I mean, to
It's
be
a
clear,
miracle.
13 is not stupid.
No. But in looking at it in terms of additions to rolls.
That's fair.
I
So
see.
I believe we're all gonna go talk to Morgan.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yep.
Let's go meet her.
All right.
Any
you guys-
navigation that I need to do? Oh, we just.
Actually, yeah. Roll me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Roll me. All of you, roll me a wisdom check.
Huh.
Just flat wisdom?
Just flat wisdom.
Oh, shit. I'm not like that wise, I don't think, but oh, shit.
Ooh, girl.
Good old 15 on that one.
I've been rolling a lot of unlucky 13s.
What
Oh,
are you
maybe
talking
it's a sign.
Flashbacks.
Throwback, yeah.
Jesus
How long is
Christ.
that now? 6 years?
Good
Yeah, six.
job. Excellent job, everyone. Everybody except Calgus. Calgus, you're like in the front, kind of like blazing forward. Yeah, everybody but
Brewing
Calgus.
with anger.
Brewing with anger, and like walking forward and like just kind of ignoring everything. The rest of the party
That checks out.
hears as Calgus is like blazing forward and Mika's Iris is trying to keep up with the dowsing rods. You hear Sprinkle just splish splash, 50 to the right, 20 to the left, jump, duck, da, 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 da.
Oh,
The
I'm
magic
gonna follow
word
the
is
instructions.
the magic word is Pirtle, and it's about to do, and that's how you get to the hut.
fuck. Okay.
Okay,
I would like
literally
to
I'm
grab
having-
Haggis by the scruff of his neck and stop
following.
him.
Hang on.
I'm listening to what you're saying, Paul.
has everybody seen the pacifier?
Yes, that's what I was gonna ask. This is like
Yes.
the pacifier.
So this is essentially fantasy, the Peter Panda dance. So what I'm gonna say to you guys is now I need a performance check.
Oh
Or if anybody can recite the entirety of the Peter Panda dance, I will be willing to let
I
all
can't.
checks go.
I can't do the whole. I can't do the whole thing.
Not looking it up. You can't look it
Mm-mm.
up.
Yeah, I can't do it.
All right.
No.
The only thing I remember is something about a turtle and.
And the
Because
magic word is
this is
Pirtle.
where my ADHD brain shines supreme. I do know it by heart.
Of course you
Are
do.
we sure it's ADHD?
Of course
When's
you
the last
do.
time that you've seen the pacifier, Mason?
Is
It's been at least 8 years.
is this a group performance check?
Like all of us are.
So everybody roll me a performance check.
Well, I have a +5 to performance.
So
Because isn't it charisma?
here's the thing, team.
Mhm.
No, use your luck.
I have a -2.
Use
to
your luck thing if you
performance.
need to, dude.
Oh wait, no, Nathan. Oh, dude, I just meant like say it. Like he's actually doing it. My God.
Does this count? Can this count? Can this please count?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it count.
Hang
Fuck
on.
that,
Wait,
yeah.
wait. I rolled a nat 20 on my performance though, so that gives me a
Wow.
25.
Chelsea,
The
I
cherry on
rolled
top.
a
The
fucking
sprinkle on
6,
top.
okay?
I rolled 15.
Do not
I rolled a
do
17.
not take this away from me. I
Nat
rolled a
20.
Hey boy, Nathan.
With
You put it all on the line
Nathan's
for us.
actual
MVP.
performance. Now I realize I said performance. I really just meant say it. Like I didn't think you'd actually. Please
That's
clip
so much
that.
better though. Oh, it's gonna get
it-
clipped.
Stream marker.
So we're gonna
Bam.
count Nathan, Bud, nat 20 that shit. Vina, nat 20's that shit.
17
I got a
minus
17.
2, 15.
15,
I got a
17,
17.
and then Corinne, what'd you do?
6.
All right,
Yo, we
so
had 4 passes.
with a 6,
Maybe.
you guys kind of talks to Sprinkle, and she tells you there's a certain point, which is a small little wooden marker on the road. No more. It's literally a stick on the trail. She'll inform you that that's where you have to start doing all these convoluted and very complex instructions, which are literally like 50 to the right, 20 to the left, jump, duck. Like, it's an entire fucking string of like 30 to 45 instructions.
Just like the crabs do. That's the
Yes.
one line that popped in my head.
Yes.
I have a question. So, are these traps?
Yeah, no, they're 100%
So,
traps.
Are they
Corin has
booby
danger
traps?
sense.
I do have advantage.
Yeah,
on
no,
saves
no.
against
So,
them.
so that was factoring in. Corin's DC is much lower than all y'all's.
Mhm.
But you guys successfully are able to navigate all these traps. And if anybody wants to roll me an investigation check to find out what some of these traps are, you're welcome to.
Yes.
Duh.
I'm actually rolling really well tonight.
You can either give. It can either be investigation or arcana, your choice.
24
So how does that
Arcana.
sound, Mason?
We're gonna go Arcana on that one.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's a 15 Arcana.
That's a +10 to my investigation, by the way.
I rolled 2 6s in a row.
Attaboy. Consistency
Hey,
is
just
key
gotta roll a
unless you
third.
suck.
The first one was a 3 + 3. The second one was a 4 + 2.
Next will be a 5
improvement.
+ 1.
Alrighty.
I don't have any +1.
So, all of you guys with Calgus and Iris's kind of eagle eye, on that 20 Arcana. All right. So, Bud and Calgus, you guys are pretty like quick to pick out pitfall trap, falling log spike trap, quicksand. There's lava. There's a couple of instant drowning traps. Where the water becomes so viscous you cannot swim out of it if you're to fall in. Additionally, Chelsea and Vina, you see some magic traps, glyphs of warding. Wards include Circle of Death, Disintegrate,
Hmm.
Counterspell, Zone of
Hmm.
Silence, Zone of Truth.
Hmm.
The only thing you guys know for certain is every single one of these traps you have seen is an insta-kill.
Hmm.
Sick.
So, Mason,
Lovely.
I
Hmm.
passed with a 6 performance, right?
Correct.
It was a
Okay.
group check, wasn't it?
Thank
No,
Wasn't-
no. As you're all noticing this, you see Curran is just dead.
thank fucking Christ.
Unceremoniously just
Hold on.
dead.
Thank fucking Christ, because I have now rolled 4 6s in a row.
Go
I
ahead.
rolled my dex saving throws just in
I was
case, and both of
making a
them were
joke.
6s.
Oh, that's Jesus Christ, dude.
So I should say most of the traps are instant kills. There are some that are capture and containment, but by and large, it's instant kills, capture and containment, and that might kill you. If it doesn't kill you, maybe. Curran, your DC, by the way, was 5. If you had failed it by 5, we would have had some other roll.
Oh.
But you guys make it through this absolute just cacophony of traps with the help of Sprinkle. And you end up at a very modest looking cabin. It's probably about a 4-bedroom cabin. There's a very nice chimney going out of it. It's kind of moss covered, kind of like that perfect picturesque cabin you would imagine in like the countryside in England.
I'm just
Um,
picturing the one from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, not wrong. Not a wrong answer.
Now I'm sad.
And Sprinkle will just go, "Yay! Maybe Illy's home."
Oh.
Maybe Illy's not home.
He's probably not. He'd say hi to me. He'd say hi to he'd say hi to me. He'd say hi to me.
As a player, it's on site, just by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously.
Like,
And you
very
did change
clearly.
it. You did change the chamber to his name, right?
Correct.
That's like before he went into the Fey realm, yeah.
But I'm not firing it right away. I
Um,
gotta have him burn stuff first so I know it hits.
As you guys are kind of walking up to the front door, Sprinkle is chatting, and she's like, "Yeah, Morgan's really nice. She makes the best palm pies, just the best. Like they're so fucking good." Illy would bring him down. I've never been here before, but Illy described it to a T, and like, yeah, this makes sense. And I don't know what his mom looks like, but I know she's pretty.
Who's gonna knock on the door?
Maybe I'll go up with Sprinkle.
I think that's a good idea.
Like, truly. Like,
Yeah. No, like actually.
Wait, hold up. Are you back to looking like me?
no.
Because originally when you
I don't
came
know.
into-
I wasn't look. I was looking like
Well,
it.
you
I
look
looked
like-
like a different fairy.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Sprinkle and toe. Do I need to? Is there a special knock?
No, you just knock. Yeah, if you make it past all that, you just get a knock. And
Okay.
I've seen his mom before. Like sometimes she'll make a big old like round thing, and it'll appear in the water. And that's how we talk to
No.
her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
She was a good mom. She always kept an eye on Illy. And as you're kind of like tentatively knocking, Sprinkle will just like rap, 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 rap. But she's itty bitty, so
Yeah.
the door will kind of swing inward, and you see a very nice cabin. It's not dirty or damp. It's actually meticulously clean. You do see a cauldron underneath the chimney, and you also see in the far right corner blacksmith tools
She's a witch.
and the beginnings of a forge. Additionally, there's alchemical supplies on the walls, and you see a young woman kind of. Oop, that's not what I need. Kind of brushing embers from her smock, and you see leather gloves on her hands, and she'll be like, "Oh yes, can I help you?"
Hey yo.
Sprinkle, it's been far too long. And you just see Sprinkle go, "Morgan, yeah, is Illy home?" You'll kind of see something flash across Morgan's face. It's like a deep sadness. Like, no, dear, he's not been home for a long time. Who are your friends? Come in, don't be shy. I'm sorry about all the traps. There are. Hi, yes, yes. Come on in. You're safe. Um,
Calgus is like is very very tentative.
After
um,
what happened with Ilianos,
should,
I'm scared.
she'll kind of look at her side and she'll be like, oh, and she's got like a blacksmith hammer in a holster, and she'll be rude to me, and she'll put that off on an anvil and like take off her apron and be like, come in. I didn't mean to threaten you. That's not a friend of Sprinkles. A friend of Ilianos is a friend of mine.
This is.
Okay,
I'm not making
I'll
this
walk
face
in.
in
I'll walk in.
character.
I'll walk
I'm
in.
not making this face in character.
Mhm.
I'm just. Yep. Yep.
Fully
walking in.
hiding
Yep.
it. Yep, fully hiding it.
So what can I do for you all? It's not often it's actually never that anybody has made it to my cabin before. Sprinkles, did you teach them the song? And Sprinkles would just say, yep. Very good.
I don't know if I should do the talking.
I'm
or
like,
not.
okay.
Oh,
Hang
with
on.
your
This
negative
is
charisma?
Do you
this
need
is Chelsea
food?
talking because we would have talked about this on the way there.
Yes.
For sure.
What are we like, what is our purpose here? Like,
Where he is.
As you guys are kind of like discussing that, she'll kind of clap her hands together and be like, "You're hungry, of course. That makes sense." And she'll
No,
start making
no,
like
no,
a
no, no, no,
stew.
no, 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 no.
doesn't mean I'm
This-
gonna. It's okay.
Yeah, this is literally just providing you time to like talk
Mhm.
it over.
Where he is.
So yeah, do you happen to know where Ilianos is?
She'll kind of pause as she's like mixing herbs and like she's making a mushroom cream stew essentially.
Mushroom?
And mushroom, and she'll just be like, no, I don't know where my son is. He hasn't been home in a very long time. Anybody who wants to give me an insight check can.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely,
going
I'll
to
give
say
an
that.
insight
I'm
check.
holding my dice, waiting to mention an insight check.
I have a
It's gonna be
question.
a good old 21.
You go
Okay,
first, Brandon.
Since this is about Ilianos,
Mhm.
do I get advantage?
Sure.
Oh, it's information gaining. Can I have an insight check on? I want it
Let's
to be specifically.
go.
Nat 20. Okay.
Can I do an insight check specifically on like her demeanor, or even just her intent on making the food?
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me that insight check.
Oh, that's a mod. Oh no, wait, that's different. Where the fuck is it? Oh, that's a 14.
14. Iris, you had a mom. When there's a bunch of hungry people that show up,
Mom.
what do moms do? They make food.
Mason, I would not know that.
Wow, this is
Mason, I would not know that.
kind of fucking
My
stereotypes.
my point is it just seems like Morgan is extending hospitality.
Okay.
Mother Weasley.
When you guys bring up Ilianos, everybody with Iris or with Vina's incredible role, everybody hears sadness come into the voice. Vina, you hear longing, like the sense of something is missing. Bud, with your nat 20, as she's mixing this soup, there's kind of the regular splashing, and you see as she has her back turned to you, just briefly, a couple of splashes in the far corner of the pot. As you can deduce, she shed a couple of quick tears at the mention of her son.
How long has it been?
She'll kind of pause as she's stirring a big ladle in hand, and she'll turn. Her face still kind of like ethereally beautiful, no signs of tears. She'll be like, "My dear, I have no idea. I truly have not seen him in what seems to be at least a mortal lifetime. It's hard for some of us who can't age, but I think my son is probably a man now, and at no point has he visited me.
Okay, this is Chelsea.
Mhm.
Just need to stress that. Seems kind of like a shitty person, if you ask me.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make that clear
No,
that that was
for-
not Vina.
For sure.
What if I just show her what her son looks like?
No. No.
Mm-mm.
I
How about you
can
show her
literally
the-
shapeshift into her son right now.
No. No.
I think we should
No.
show her the name on Brandon's fucking
No, no, no.
the ammo.
Here's my thing. Is she sad because she knows what her son has become and she's
Become.
sad about that?
Was it sad?
So
that-
like could she kind of like in a way sort of be on our side? Or you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm trying to think of a question I can ask.
You want an insight check to see if she knows her son at all?
Or like knows what has happened
what he's been
and
doing
her
lately.
feelings on that. You know?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Okay. I was just wondering if there's a question I could ask to get even a lower DC. That wouldn't
Do you
be
know what
too.
he's been doing?
Do you know what he's been up to since he's left? How about that?
Okay, I'll lower it. I'll
'Kay.
lower it.
I'm getting a big God of War vibe with Baldur and Freya.
Could I
Mhm.
could I roll for it with advantage since again it's about Ilianos?
I mean, I did roll a 21, so
So-
we could see.
This isn't necessarily about Ilianos. This
Okay.
is about his mother's knowledge.
Mhm.
Vina, you get the feeling she truly has not seen her son. She does not know what's become of her son. She doesn't know what Ilianos has been up to.
Mm.
Like, it seems very likely that she has not seen her son in a very, very, very long time. Additionally, as you look around this place, you notice it is set up like she trapped the shit out of her woods. Her house is 0% different. There are traps, there are weapons, there is essentially 1,000 deadly things coming this way. And the
Mhm.
only thing that's holding them at bay is the fact that Sprinkles is vouching for you.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I know. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like.
But in lieu of that, she is just making a meal. Like, she's
Mhm.
gone default mom mode where she's like, there are
Mhm.
people, they're hungry, let's feed them. And,
Mhm.
we can figure out everything else from there.
Where I don't know if I should ask this or not, but and that's in character.
Mhm.
But why all the traps? I know it's the Feywild and things can get dicey
Well,
at times, but
well, young kobold, how much do you know of Sprinkles? How long have you been friends?
Mm.
I don't.
It's not a loaded question. Merely to say, has Sprinkles told you who her mother is?
We
Yes.
have deduced who her
Yes.
mother is. Sprinkles. No offense,
Oh.
Sprinkles.
None taken. Don't know what you're gonna say, but I'm sure it's fine.
Sprinkles
Very open about it.
knows is limited in her knowledge on the realities of who her mother was.
Oh. I merely meant Brooke, but you've deduced that much.
Yes.
Interesting. Suffice to say, Sprinkle's mother and I are good friends, or were good friends, and we came to the Feywild together. Sprinkle's mother is incredibly magically apt, or rather was. I am not as strong as she was, so I need traps. I cannot bend the water to my will constantly, Therefore, I choose a little more mechanical. Arcane, admittedly, in some forms, but a woman must protect herself.
So this is Brandon speaking.
Mhm.
I'm assuming she has a title too. Then
Good.
I think she does. But what title?
Well, if there's something to do with Apollo, who would Apollo have hatred towards?
God of the Moon.
Calgus, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Saving throw.
Mhm.
Okay.
the gun is speaking to
Mod
you.
20.
Ooh,
Mod 20.
lots of those tonight.
Calgus, for a moment, as you're kind of like inspecting the interior of her hut, there is a complete forge in here. And as you're looking a little closer, those bellows, those look to be fire salamander skin. Incredibly rare and hard to come by. You have to go to like several layers of the Underdark to get those. Additionally, adamantine tongs. The charcoal's burning white, which is indicative of supplies from the deepest parts of Kenor. Everything in her forge is state of the art, and not a significantly low number of the like tools are clearly custom made. This is a master smith.
Because I'm technically, I'm above novice, right? I'm
Oh god,
technically-
yeah, but like you're journeyman.
Yeah.
Like this is somebody who is like custom making tools for specific purpose. Additionally, with the amount of arcane knowledge that is already on display, this is somebody who is live and die by the hammer.
Feel that.
Torbjorn.
Torbjorn, ready to party. So, like, is she part of the forge? Like, does she have?
Did she?
Is she not my former god? Is she who I used to worship? This would be bad.
We had to break up.
When I was a cleric, that would be bad.
I need to piss.
Go piss, girl.
I'm gonna go look at the, like, not touch anything, but like
Did she?
be very clearly looking.
Did
She'll kind of smile as you start like inspecting her tools and be like, "Oh, you have a good eye."
This is more advanced than I thought I'd ever see in my lifetime.
Maybe. But I must say, I approve of your hand. It's very hard to get all the muscles and the joints and the manipulations correct, even with Arcana.
It was a process. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of mismakes, I suppose. A lot of pain, but
Born of necessity, then.
born of necessity and grief, I suppose.
Born of necessity and grief. Calgus, you're gonna have significantly lower DCs for any persuasion checks going forward, as that seemed to resonate
You
with her
need that.
on a spiritual level.
You need that.
damn?
Nice.
Damn.
If anyone needs that, it's fucking you. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? My persuasion
You're
is plus
-2?
1. My plus 1.
Oh,
I have proficiency. Thank you very much.
She'll nod to you acknowledgingly, Calgus, and be like, "Aye." Anyway,
Much better motivator, right?
supper will take 10-15 minutes. You're welcome to my house, but yes, I'd very much like to know why you're here, why you're in the Feywild, It's not often we get visitors, and it's actually never. I've never gotten visitors. So,
Um,
So
I will say
just
we
wanna-
don't fully know the answer to all those questions.
we kind of just like got here.
question.
Mhm.
I just want to clarify. It's Sprinkle's mother that it's not of Fey descent, right?
correct.
And Ilianos' mother is not of Fey descent either.
So
not
They
Fey.
came
we
to
can
the
eat
they came to the Fey realm together.
Okay, so we can eat the food.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like a safe bet.
Just want because here's the thing. It honestly could be a big deal if it's like this woman of hospitality is offering food and you pass it up.
I thought you were gonna say this hot woman.
Honestly,
I mean, did you look at the picture?
bonking myself.
Oh no, I did. I
Um,
wish
But
she
no, I
was
just don't want to
bonking
like
me.
insult
I
her.
have it up on
Uh,
stream right now.
Calgus, as you are looking around, you also see a mannequin with armor on it.
I would like to look at it.
What did I
Um,
miss?
So she's not wearing that right now, but that is her battle ring.
Oh, that's dope as hell. Is it adamantine or is it mithril?
Yes.
Oh, it's both.
Oh,
So Nathan, I have lower DCs when it comes to persuasion checks now
with
because we
His mom.
we trauma bonded, so it's fine.
yeah, healthy.
Absolutely.
I'm just turning her off.
shoot,
with the
there was
armor
something I was
just
going to say and I
'cause
can't remember.
It's crazy. Yeah, we don't really know exactly how we got here. We were in a dungeon, and then we put some rocks in place, and then this happened. So pretty
Sure.
typical Feywild stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, in that
Iris
case,
nods.
what can I help you with? What do you need? You're clearly on a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We-
it's so hard to step around not saying that I want to kill her son.
Well,
So just
we
don't.
have
But I can't lie.
crossed paths with your son,
Oh.
which makes all of this coincidences like not seem like a coincidence.
Immediately, Chelsea at Vina. How is he? Does he look like he's eating well? Does he have a girlfriend? Does he have
Oh.
a house? Is he doing well?
Can
for
I
himself?
please? Can I?
Roll me a persuasion
I'm really.
check.
Hang
Does
on.
she nat one?
wanna
on
No,
her
no, no,
wisdom?
no.
She
I
nat
want to
one on her
shapeshift
wisdom
into
check?
Ilianos.
I
No.
fucking
Why?
No.
That
it's
might
such
cause
a
an
bad-
emotional reaction in her that could go very poorly.
Okay, instead of that, what if I ask,
Could you make a little?
would you like to see what he looks like? Or would that be too difficult?
Yes, I would like that very much.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do it.
Calgus was gonna try not to have an emotional
And-
response.
You know, like
Same.
you'll know that it's right. Like that's not gonna.
She's freaking the fuck out.
I think anybody would.
But hey, if it gets her like emotionally on our side, you guys,
Hey,
like,
Brandon.
come on.
Yeah.
What's the odds of the same number 3 times?
On
well,
what?
I mean, ask
Oh, on a
Kyle.
D20?
Ask Kyle.
1 in 400.
Hang on, that's gonna be 1 in.
1,200.
Yeah, 1 in
Yeah.
1,200. Did you roll 3 net ones in a row?
Is this bad for us
I don't
or
know.
good for us?
Does
Is
not
she?
seem
Uh-oh.
good.
Uh-oh. I'm
Does
so
not
scared.
seem
I'm so
good.
scared. I'm so
Vibes
scared. I'm so
up.
scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Have we had a
Um,
long rest?
Yes.
Yes, you have.
So I have Dimension Door if I need it. Yeah? Okay.
As you guys, Vina, you see Morgan try to compose herself and like kind of bring it in, rein it in a little bit.
I can change back if you need me to.
You change into Ilianos. As you're saying, I can change back. You need me to. you see her kind of like double over and like grab the table, like veins pumping out of her arms, like Smith's veins, as she's like gripping. She's like, no, 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 I'm good. I'm good. As you see purple like runes start carving themselves into her own flesh
Is it anger?
and like start appearing.
Yeah, insight, please.
Insight, insight, insight.
Literally DC 2. If you don't
I hate
nat
it.
one, you are
24.
I hate it.
okay.
13.
Yeah, we're
24.
Yeah.
So she's saying she's like, I'm good. I'm good. So she's deeply not good. She is about to have a wild magic surge.
Oh.
And as she looks, she's like gripping the table, and she kind of looks at the entire party, and she's like, "You should run. You should run right now."
Counterspell this, or the fucking sprinkle.
Can I?
That's.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Can I cast heroism on her?
That would be really good for us.
I know it's not exactly like, but it's instilling her with
Same.
bravery.
Yeah.
You know. I know it's like immune to being frightened and blah blah blah, but like, she's clearly having a panic attack.
No, I get it.
So, I'm gonna say, yeah, you can cast heroism, burn the spell slot, and it's gonna be a 50-50.
Okay.
Actually, a little better than 50-50. I'm gonna give you 10 and above. This works.
Okay.
Below
flat?
10, yeah, just flat. I'll take the roll.
Okay.
But below 10 doesn't work.
I'm gonna look at everybody and just say, "Get out," and I'm gonna.
Yeah, well, hopefully not run into any traps.
That should have been a screen share one.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I had the bot, but I don't. Calgus, you say this as you start seeing like the veins like working down her face, and you realize they're magical runes like writing inside of her own flesh and her blood. You tell the party to run, and you guys like start to clear out as you cast heroism on her. What does heroism manifest as for Calgus?
In the sense of like that, not desperation feeling, but like knowing that if you just take that extra step, you'll make it there. You know, that desperate extra lunge. Kind of like a leap of faith kind of thing into it.
Don't make me cry, bro.
And it's a touch spell as well. So like it's pretty much I'm hugging her. Is what's happening.
Alright.
Calgus is hugging her.
Calgus, you go ahead and bring it in, and you feel the magic energy start to like ebb, like the flow start to like just kind of wane off, and you just are holding her as she is sobbing openly.
Not how I thought this would go.
The wild magic has subsided as she is just holding on to you, sobbing.
Calgus is just like not like fully understanding what to do. He just knows that the one thing you don't do right now is let go.
You guys can kind of like come back in. The air is no longer crackling with arcane energy as it kind of like started to like spark and ignite. And yeah,
I'm gonna.
after a couple of minutes, she'll recompose herself, and she'll be like, I apologize. I don't know what came over me. Thank you, Master Kobold. I didn't want to rebuild this hut again.
I'm Vina again.
Call me Calgus,
Just
please.
By the way.
I understand the stress of grief. So
My name is Morgana Le Fay. You may call me Morgan.
It was a fucking mix. Dang. We just got her fucking. Oh.
No.
No. I was gonna say no. There's more to that.
no, there's more.
There's way more to that. Yeah.
But
Morgana
she,
Le Fay Gandalf.
No,
She did introduce herself by her like real
By
name.
her
Mhm.
yeah.
Um,
Ooh.
what can I do for you?
Guys, how do we like bring up anything else after she just had that visceral reaction to seeing him?
I feel like okay, listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
I feel like I might be in a good position as Calgus to talk
Mhm.
about how Ilianos has severely wronged me and people that I love.
Here, could I potentially set the stage a little bit to
I
help?
think it's
You
I
know what
think
I mean?
Sure.
Kind of ease into it before
Mhm.
just dropping the bomb like, yeah, he's a dick, you know?
or would it just be better for the person that she like obviously trusts most to just tell her?
But also the person with like +8 to charisma checks.
But all of my checks are a
But
lot lower.
But I'm just saying to help and set the. I'm not saying me completely take
Yeah.
over and tell your
That's
story. I'm just
I
saying to
yeah, just
like,
ease her into it, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
master
kinda-
manipulator, you know, regulate emotions, get emotions into a good vulnerable spot to then land the kill.
I was gonna
Figuratively.
Yes.
Put off help the
Debate it for a minute. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be back, and we'll go from there.
You know, I didn't expect this to go the way it has. I didn't expect Calgus to be the one comforting her.
Also, can we talk about
or to be
just
the one talking.
that we started like it's pure chaos tonight? Like we were all just on something,
Scorpion.
and then
I can throw the scorpion.
Scorpion's been surviving the water for 48 hours. That's where I was going with that.
and I have a little companion now.
I have a big companion now, and her name is Morgana.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Well,
No,
we'll see how
I'm her
that is.
companion.
We'll see how
I'm her companion.
Okay,
For
we'll
real.
see how that is after you break this information to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where
I
like I'm
wonder-
feeling like
And like
something
Calgus-
happened.
Yeah.
I
And Calgus
think
is gonna be honest with her.
I'm trying to think if she would understand the impact of like from like one bitch with a with a true name to another, like the impact of
Everyone has a true name.
Every
Well,
living
like,
being has a true
specifically,
name.
like the Fae though. Like
But
has
she's
But
not
she's
Fae.
Fae.
She's not Fae.
True, never mind. Wait. Okay, yeah. Fuck.
I'm just saying I have a +8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set the stage. Calgus.
Mm-hmm.
Trauma bonded.
True.
Iris is just scared out of her fucking mind right now because she's still like.
Shit.
I'd leave notes for myself.
She wishes she had shrooms right now.
So I think Vina is just basically going to say
We had this mission to
we were
protect
we were helping people
this goblin village.
in a town. I won't say goblins. Who knows? We don't know her
True. Racism.
if she's racist. You know, what's her level of
Yeah.
racism? We were.
The game of racist or not.
I tuned into level of racism, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
They'll probably be
Goblin.
like, hey, yeah, we were doing this stuff, and then we met Ilianos, and he wiped out this entire town.
So
And threatened us.
here, no, there's more to it. Okay. So now Vina, right? No longer Ilianos. Just prefacing with that. So it's kind of strange that we ended up here by accident. But we wanted to come to the Fey Realm in the first place to learn more about your son. because we have crossed paths with him. In not the best of circumstances. We were hired hands to help a essentially defenseless town. And your son was the cause of their destruction.
And
Uh-oh.
I think we should have left it to Brandon.
Uh-oh.
I think we should have left that to.
No,
We
I think even if
tried
he said it, it was...
as much as we could, but there was nothing that we could do. And I lost people who I considered friends.
You'll see her kind of weigh all of your words for a moment, and she'll be like, I see. So you are trying to kill my son?
If that's what it has to come to. But we didn't have a great first meeting. And he has sent people to kill us, attempted to kill us again. Part of it is self-defense. Part of it is grief, anger, frustration.
I see.
And I'm sorry.
You'll see her, and she's not necessarily reeling, but she's processing. Essentially, like you just essentially been like, hey, your kid's Hitler, and you're trying to kill him. So she's processing a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
She'll look at you and she'll be like, by all accounts, simply by saying you're an enemy of my child, I should smite you all where you stand.
I understand.
I won't ask why I should help you, because the brazenness and the boldness of simply asking reveals the direness of the situation. But I will ask you how I can help you, as I have no desire to have a hand in the murder of my child. And though you said he has committed great sins, at the end of the day, he is still my child. So how would you have a mother help you?
Seeing as how you know just as much about him as we do at this point, I don't know how you could. I just thought it was fair to tell you. Sometimes the truth is better than sitting with the unknown, but I don't know if that was right in this case.
No, Calcus, it wasn't. But I appreciate the honesty. You'll be safe in my home. Aside from that, I am happy to help, as hospitality dictates. But I will not have a hand in the murder of my child.
Remind me how long ago you last saw him.
He would have been 13.
Do you feel like seeing him again?
The boy I raised was earnest and kind and good. As much as that word can be manipulated and contorted, he was a good child. He stood up for others. He befriended people who didn't have friends. She'll kind of look pointedly at Sprinkles. He was a kind boy. The man you're describing, I don't recognize. Of course, I would like to see my child again. I don't know if this man you're describing is my child. I
Well,
pray
maybe-
you're wrong, but I don't think you are. He looks too much like his father.
Well, maybe if we took you, we could meet the boy rather than the man.
I would like to leave this place very much, bud. I can't. This hut will be my home. It will be my grave. And it is my curse. Nothing is gained for nothing. I made a deal a long time ago that Ilianos might have a healthy life. And a hag of great power cursed me to live in this place. To not know freedom, to not know anything else but this hut's confines.
Who was
Where's the
So-
hag?
Wait, hold up. So was the hag the one that she made the deal with then? Is that like what we're deducting? Or is there like
So-
a separate
From,
curse?
from what she's telling you, she
Yeah.
made a deal with a hag.
Mhm.
Okay. I was about to hold up my bone dice and be like, this looks familiar.
Who?
I
who
was gonna ask.
Ilianos' father.
He had many names. But he was a great craftsman. And many did not like his physical appearance, but he was a kind soul.
Can I roll history?
Chelsea, what were you
religion?
gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna ask who Ilianos' father was.
Go ahead
Can
and roll
I-
me a religion check, Calgus.
Since I am a, I used
I
to be a
also
Forge
roll?
Domain cleric.
Used to be.
Anybody who wants to can roll.
Since I used to be a Forge Domain cleric, does that mean anything?
Yeah, take advantage.
I rolled
Is it
a
religion?
12 religion.
16.
Hey, let me double check. I'm sure that's a plus one.
And then after that, I do have something I want to do.
I also have
19.
another question.
Okay.
12, 16, 18.
So it's a little tough. Mika, what'd you roll?
16.
And then Chels?
12.
12. Okay, 12 is not going to do it.
And then 19.
19.
18.
All of you have a feeling like Mika, like she's describing God of the Forge. It's hard to put your finger on who it is. But 100% God of the Forge. Calgus. The trouble is this description can apply to a lot of the gods of the Forge. Vulcan, Gond, Lugu. Hephaestus, Ptah, Brigand. But without knowing the physical description, she is describing one of the gods of the forge.
Right. Do I know which one or no?
No.
Are you aware of Ilianos inheriting a title?
Aside from the one he already has, no.
Already has?
You have been kind. So my child, while he may never be a god of the forge, he is a child born of the crucible.
And we
Plot thickens.
We've basically established now that so he has 3 titles?
yeah.
That
Yes,
we
he
know
does.
of. That we know of.
Well, 2.5.
Gotta catch him. Oh.
I do want to do something. Kind of for like.
She will stay. She'll continue. She'll be like, when powerful beings, creatures of titles, have a child, oftentimes the child's status is hybridized. So my own magic and my husband's magic combined. The title is not necessarily a title so much as a reflection of the child's abilities. He's very strong. Stronger than myself and much stronger than my husband. I'm not sure if that helps you, but
I have a question for you that doesn't necessarily regard your son, but could potentially help us. And I'm gonna hold up my dice. Do you know anything about these? Or the devil that uses these?
she'll take them from you and she'll kind of inspect them. I know nothing of the devil. I know nothing of devils. But what I will say is, it's interesting that you have a set of weighted dice.
Weighted.
He's always been cheating.
Weighted to the soul. Your soul,
Oh,
particularly. It's not to say that you can manipulate these dice at will, it's to say these dice are a reflection of your soul. Desperation, gambling, power.
Nathan? Sorry. Nathan, you're.
What?
We hear. Whatever. Sorry. It's okay. Sorry. But reflection of soul.
Mhm.
I know I can't manipulate. Sorry, continue.
No, they're tied to your soul. Whoever gave you these, present and a burden type of deal. They'll betray you at your most vulnerable, but until then, very powerful items.
Thank you.
It's not much help, but I'm a craftsman.
Oh,
I do know a thing or two about items.
believe me, from one cursed person to another, I will take anything that I can get.
She'll kind of nod to you.
I think Calgus is just gonna stand up. Kind of take like a deep breath. Look, I'm sorry. think I just have to step outside. Take a breath.
Of course. Don't go more than about 80 meters away from the house. It gets a little trappy.
Wouldn't dream of it. Thank you. And Cal's is gonna take a step outside. Just kind of walk around and breathe, and not necessarily like pray to anything. Just more throwing it out there. And he's just thinking to himself, I'm him. All I am is just him.
And I think that's a good place to end session for tonight.
How did we do a full 180 from
Shenanigans to depression.
just the energy and the call?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering how Sprinkle's gonna handle all this.
Sprinkles
Oh,
is like
she's gonna be oblivious to the whole thing. She's
Yeah.
probably
not.
splish splashing.
Splish, splash, splish, splash.
She's repeating that song in her head over and over again.
Sprinkles may or may not be the epitome of head
love
empty, no thoughts.
Sprinkles so much.
Based and true.
But yeah, no, thank you everyone. I know it's been a couple weeks since we did session last, but it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional damage.
That was
I
a
gotta be
really good session. Like, low key, that was fun.
Yeah, I really.
I gotta be real, I have so many combats that were planned that just got scrapped because
I was gonna say, I felt like
Ooh,
this
I think
really could have gotten so many ways.
I think we got the high roll,
Oh.
didn't we?
yes, you guys got the good roll.
I figured. We got a fucking walking counter spell and an insane ring.
Guys, this just means we have to do a separate playthrough to get all of the options.
Exactly.
Right? Where's the option where we fight Ilianos'
How do
mom?
I read
You know?
save?
Baldur's Gate brain rot, Chelsea.
Where's the option
Yeah,
where I
fire.
don't stop the magic and I just
So-
die?
So here's the thing. We're playing on hardcore mode, so we can't go back.
No reloads. Got it.
Okay, hang on. Where's the option that I disguise myself as Ilianos first, and then we sneak up to her house?
See,
I
that's
gotta
how we
be
kill
real.
it.
That would've
I
gone
thought
poorly.
that's maybe how you guys were gonna go, and I was like,
That would have gone very poorly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance it went okay.
How slim of a chance would that have been?
I don't know. What's 1 in 1,200? Something like.
Yeah.
Bro, Jesus.
Yeah.
I just
no,
want to say that
she nat won 3 times in a row.
I just want to say that trauma.
We should have
bonding
fought her.
Won that session. Trauma.
I think trauma
bonding.
wins every single session, Brandon.
Trauma
I don't think
bonding.
Trauma's
we-
ever lost a session.
Trauma bonding.
No, it was freaking Vina being obsessed with nymph. Because
It was-
without sprinkles, we would have ran into all those fucking traps.
It was several incredibly good decisions that even with good rolls, if you had made some different choices, could have gone a lot of different ways.
Without sprinkles, we would have
Uh-huh.
found the hut, period.
Right, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we would have just gone to the summer court.
No. Yeah, we just gone to the court. Because we didn't know about the hut. We didn't know about his mom.
True.
And shit, did we get a lot of information out of that.
Oh, Sorry, I just thought of character stuff for myself.
Also, how are we gonna get out of here?
What do you mean? Feywild?
Sprinkles probably has it.
Yeah, how are we gonna get back to the Great Dungeon?
We'll figure it out.
We've got the fucking the whistle or whatever brings the bar to us.
We should ask her.
Artie also might have.
We
Already
should
summoned you
ask.
from the Feywild.
Yeah, no. We should ask Ilianos' mom. Be like, Mom, yo, where's the dungeon at? You know?
Would I have literally any idea? No, because I didn't leave myself. I was fucking just ripped out of the Feywild.
You got yoinked.
I did get yoinked.
You got absolutely yoinked.
I did get yoinked. Damn.
Also, Nathan, why do we just see your forehead?
He's slumped.
I didn't know I was thinking. I'm like kind of drunk, TBH.
Mm.
Oh, I see that
How
now.
many you drank,
Literally just 2 drinks.
buddy?
Buddy.
How much?
I
have you eaten
also
today?
had 2 drinks. I
Not
had like.
much.
That's why. There it is. Ding ding ding.
How much
Ding
was
ding
that, Steve?
ding ding.
Yeah, it's
Ding,
even
ding, ding.
9% alcohol.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Oh,
Yeah, no
that
food,
actually
9%.
might-
Yeah.
yeah, that'll hit like a truck if
Yeah,
you're
that'll
not
do it.
ready for it.
Far worse though. 9% is nothing. I'm used to 50%.
That's when we're just drinking straight liquor.
No.
Yeah, we understand the assignment those days.
I get
Those
like
days is
on
not
2
to
red, white,
taste.
and berries.
That's not to taste and have enjoyment. It's to get there.
Yeah, not wrong.
That's like
Oh.
we're at the cabin and I need my aiming fluid fast.
Good lord, man.
And then you gotta have your counterweight so that you
Exactly.
can play bags.
Mason, we still gotta flesh out some of the stuff.
Oh, I mean for sure, but you know.
I'm gonna message you something.
Okay.
I thought of something really sad for Calgus to do now, and I'm really happy about it.
Now, every person we come into contact with, I'm like, do they have any information to help me get revenge for my family?
Also, actually, it did come up because you guys saw the backflash of Sprinkles. This is Sprinkles as a child.
Hang on, gotta show that to chat. Give me a second.
Also, Mason, I shot you the DM.
All right.
Adorable.
Not gonna lie, that almost looks like Sophia a little bit.
Actually, kinda, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
I don't see it.
I do.
I totally do.
You're also drunk off your ass. So
I gotta be real. That was not intentional, but I'm not upset by that.
My
No.
ass is still kind of on the seat.
Congratulations, my full
it
ass
really?
is on my seat.
Or is it more just
You
like
got
your
a
back,
Big
like your waist
bumper,
that's on the
I
Brandon.
do.
Is it really your ass or is
I
it
am
your
caked
your
up.
hips?
I am caked up. It's okay. I'll sit right there, Nathan. Don't worry.
I mean, Mason. I mean, like out of all people.
Mason, did you see that picture I took when on Halloween of you and your absolute dumper? Oh my god.
Aw.
That
What?
picture I have.
Also, Chelsea
when
still
you're
streaming,
laying on
by the
Brandon.
way.
yeah, I'm.
It's
Chelsea is still
when
streaming.
I do.
no, it's not anything bad.
No,
It's
Nathan, I
There.
was not aware you have a picture of me and my dumpy. That is not something I was aware of.
Yeah, you were like cuddling on top of Brandon, and your
Mm.
ass is so fat.
You need to get something to sober your ass up. Holy shit.
I think I maybe just mute Nathan. Here we go. Done.
Probably for the best. As Mason takes a big
As he's
drink.
dying.
I still have Nathan muted. Anyway, there's Sprinkles. Let me know if Nathan says anything important.
Yeah, we will. I don't think that'll happen.
But yeah, no, I know it's been a couple weeks, but I had a lot of fun tonight, guys.
Yeah.
It was a blast. It was such a good
looking
good
forward to it.
session. If you're all on mute, Nathan, again, it seems like
Was
he's
truly hoping that I would finally get an item that's like specifically like fitting for me, like the rest of you fuckers have.
This
What
is
do you
the
mean?
first one I finally got.
I don't have a.
Your sword?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Your literal sword?
It's the first magic item I've gotten
Point.
actually that I actually use.
Your gun with the bullet for Ilianos?
But I can't use it.
You have it at least. You
But I
have
can't use it without
it. You
tearing
get
out a
to
part
use
of
it.
my soul and putting it into a bullet.
You'll still get to you. You have one for Nymph too, or Nymph too.
That was given to me,
Again, literally given to you.
and I haven't used it yet.
You know what I have? A cursed item items and like levitating boots because I no longer have wings. And it wasn't even like for me specifically. It was like, oh, we have these.
You know what I got?
Trauma.
Dead parents.
Same.
Hey, you might get one of them back.
No.
That's when the party member dies and you use True Resurrection.
Was that for me or Chelsea? Oh.
I have a very important question.
Who better to tell you who killed them than them?
I have a very important question. If
Mhm.
Calgus dies, does True Resurrection work on me? Because I'm a warlock?
It has to be a willing soul. Would Calgus be willing?
shit.
Philosophical.
But I don't know if he can get pulled. Would he get pulled from his contract then? Because he's died and paid his dues. So would he not be a warlock
Bold
anymore?
of you to assume the dues end at death. Death do you part is just marriage.
Well,
Other
yeah.
contracts are a little better. A little more airtight.
Like student loans.
That's
Like
true.
student loans.
I mean,
She's not wrong.
You die, like they don't go away.
Nope.
That's why I have life insurance.
I
Because-
can't get life insurance because I'm diabetic and I'm too much of a liability to die young. So no one will give it to me.
Oh,
Not even, I can't even pay like out the ass for it. Like they just straight up won't give me a policy.
seriously.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Isn't it great?
That's kind of
So
bullshit.
man, that was
America.
really good
Fuck
RP.
yeah.
I think we deserved level 12.
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
5 levels.
Five
I thought
levels,
he was
one
serious
RP
for a
session.
second. I really
Yeah.
thought he was serious.
No.
Mason, I cannot read
Not at
people.
all.
I cannot read
I can't
people.
read.
I will say go ahead and level up.
Oh, this was a total joke. This was a complete
Level
joke.
8.
No.
Level
Alright,
8.
I make a joke out of
Level
it.
8.
You don't get level 12, but I will give you a level up.
Ability score improvement.
Manage.
Do I take a level in Warlock or Artificer? What do I
Ooh,
get for Warlock? Oh. Nah.
8.
Oh.
Yeah. I get extra attack with Artificer, so now I can shoot both barrels with my shotgun each turn.
Do I want, I think I want a feat.
I have 2 of those.
I'd like some feet right now.
Stop it.
Nathan, these are choices that you're saying.
I'm not making them.
Clearly you are, though.
Alcoholic.
Well, let's see. You made the option to drink the alcohol.
I've made one other alcohol or feet comment in the last hour, so I guess. Not
Huh?
It's just funny to joke about them, you know?
Are you okay?
And put them in my mouth. I'm kidding.
Ooh.
Buddy, you're
That is my name.
how's the struggle bus?
I also got high last night. That was interesting.
Oh.
Question.
Answer.
In my memory, Mason, as Calgus, was Ilianos wearing metal? Perhaps?
Surprisingly, not really, no. Like his heart has metal on it.
Interesting. Maybe
But
so
Um,
did-
additionally, if you had a little more time, maybe you'd find like a metal bit or bob on him, but he wasn't like wearing armor.
But heat metal makes him drop his shit.
True.
Also, one more question. Can I arcane lock the window of our portal dimension?
That'd be a really good use for arcane lock.
Finally, a use for arcane lock.
Alright, I need to piss
Also-
like a hose and go to sleep, so I'm gonna go.
All right, night, Nathan.
Bye. I'm thinking of taking the telepathic feat,
I was looking at that.
which would increase my charisma score by 1. And I could also speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet. Your telepathic utterances are in a language you know, and the creature understands you only if it knows that language. Your communication doesn't give the creature the ability to respond to you. But I can also cast Detect Thoughts, requiring no spell, slot, or components, which would be nice. Once per long rest.
Oh, wait, hold up. What are finesse weapons again?
Like rapier, dagger.
All of your stuff.
Even my crossbow? Like my short
No,
bow?
no, no. Any of
I was
your
saying.
melee stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. So, oh, it's in reaction to a melee. Never
I
mind.
could do that or a
I forgot to do this.
warcaster.
Yeah.
Go stick mobile.
Mobile's really good.
Go stick mobile. Increase your movement speed by 10, and then you can take the dash action as a bonus action. And anytime you do take the dash action, you can't take, or no, if you attack somebody, you can't take opportunity attacks from that person that turn. And you don't, if you dash through rough terrain, it doesn't count.
One more time, what was it called?
Mobile.
Mobile?
Just mobile? Okay.
Yep.
I could do.
Okay, my DPS just doubled. I just want to inform everybody.
I'm gonna look at
kinda
what else I
cool.
could do. The only reason that defensive duels look good because I didn't read the last bit, but like the proficiency added to my proficiency bonus added to AC, but it has to. I'm more of like a ranged rather than up close because we already have Steel Defender and Curran
Curran and Calgus.
and Caligus, yeah. So
Because
it's
my
just like
shotty's only
not
20 feet.
for me. It's just like I'd rather just stay far away and not get hit. Period.
Do I? Oh, I can do spell sniper.
It's always fun. Anyway, I am going to get off because I have to work in the morning. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Peace.
This
Good
would
night.
be this for me specifically advantage to perception. We know how I am with perception 80% of the time.
Mr. Kyle, are you there?
Yeah.
I was thinking a gunfire run, if you're interested.
I'll play some Gunfire.
Yeah, buddy. I also will.
I
Ooh.
got so. Guess level 6 barbarian is probably one of the worst levels because I just get another aspect and all of the level 6 ones are terrible. But now I can see up to a mile away with no difficulty.
Also,
And I have 97 HP, so I'm a thick
well,
ass motherfucker.
do you want to know what my HP is?
It's not even that.
69. 69, so I win.
See, the way that I think about HP is once I rage, that 97 is effectively 194.
Which is just insane.
Yeah. And then I'm taking tough the next time I get
Nice.
Discord improvement.
Yeah. And I decided to do smells. I keep saying smell sniper. Spell sniper. Is what I do. Because also I realized I couldn't increase my charisma anymore because it's already at 20. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm probably going to end the stream.
Holy shit, you're still going.
Yeah, because you were talking about level up. So,
Okay, fair enough.
anyway. So I won't be able to hear you guys for a bit because I'm going to do that closeout thing. But, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching our D&D stream. I keep putting in an update on our YouTube channel, so you can check that out. It's in my bio. It's just Tooth and Claw. It's like at Tooth Claw, I think, on YouTube, so you can find it. Yeah, I keep putting a little update because our schedule's a little wonky, so I keep putting an update out whenever I know the next time that we're gonna play D&D is. Otherwise, you can just keep stopping by the Twitch channel, or we play a lot of other games like Baldur's Gate too. I play Baldur's Gate, and we'll just play other shenanigans that you can check out. But anyway, peace.